There will not be an opportunity to ask about the world because we're in a hurry to play. So here's the question. But this, I'm kind of curious what about these people that are going to die. 462. That's a big number. That's in the real. That's in the rough section. Jesus Christ. All right. That's in the moral quandaries. All right. Moral quandary. The mercenary's mercy. The party needs crucial information held by a notorious mercenary known for their cruelty. When they confront the mercenary, they find him grievously injured and defenseless. The mercenary offers the needed information in exchange for medical aid that will allow them to escape justice. Does your character heal and release the mercenary for the greater good, or deny them aid to ensure justice? All right, so if you're interested in answering that, roll a d20 in the chat. The lowest number will win this roll off because we're in upside down land. If nobody wants to answer the facts, that's cool too. We can keep going. We got an 8. We got a 15. Okay, going. Oh. Another 15. Going once. Going twice. All right. AJ, who you playing today?
I'm playing Catalina Marita Storm Singer.
All right. And what is her answer to the question?
She would open up a few more wounds, but not enough for him to die any faster, just feel a little bit more pain.
All right. Fair enough. So you have a die that you can use to sort of add a boon to one particular check that you have to make during the session. All right. With all that sorted, our adventure continues. Some of you arrived in town, we'll say like yesterday, and you got some sleep. Some of you have been in town for a while and are trying to make a go at adventuring because you have heard that they're big money out there in them hills. So I feel like each of you would probably be staring down this quest board, both looking for opportunity and allies to adventure with. Catalina, you are I think the only returning member from the first crew in today's session. Oh no, and Fumble. Okay, so Catalina and Fumble, you would probably need to either the night before or the morning of hit up the postmaster because you were supposed to send back to your employer that you have reached the Misty Vale and are going to begin your investigation into his missing sage slash archaeologist. With all that you learned last session from the good doctor, do you actually follow through on this, or do you just forget to send message back?
I'm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Fumble thinking. There's no reason to let anyone know what we're doing.
Okay. Okay, so you're not. So Fumble is in favor of not sending word back that you have successfully arrived.
Initially, and now I'm regretting that decision.
Okay. All right. And Catalina, you were not part of the original contract, so I don't know if they even filled you in on why they were traveling. You were just trying to find your grandfather. You learned that he is headed to the Misty Vale, and you caught up just after his death. And I guess on a adventurous whim, decided to tag along and explore this newly rediscovered land? Question mark.
Revenge.
Oh, revenge! You're seeking the one goblin that got away from the attack on your grandfather.
No. The only
Oh,
good one's a dead guy.
oh, okay. So this
Oh, I
is
gotta go.
really, so this is like Goblin Slayer genocide revenge. This isn't just like the one goblin. Got it. Okay. All right. Fueled by the first edition motivation of genocide, you tag along with Fumble and his companions. Fumble, after the ordeal on the road, I would assume Otarum the Cheerspark, being a very old man, needs a sit down. So he's gonna be chilling for a bit.
Oh, my hips acting up after that arrow.
The young and cowardly merchant, he only agreed to this to get information on how to access this area. So he never really cared about helping the party patron. He just was looking for a way in. So he's probably setting up his business dealings and whatnot. And then the professor, I'll catch up with him later, but he might reply. He might keep that information a secret. So we'll have to see. All right, so Fumble, it's somebody else's problem. You're ready to go on an adventure.
Yeah, he just kind of wandered in anyways to this. That was his whole thing. He saw a line. He walked
Yeah.
into the line. He's one of those guys.
All right, so you guys check out the quest board for this week, and you see that there are 5 rumors about quests in the area. I've decided rather than be like full on like, hey, go find the quest NPC and do it, I'll just use the quest board to represent the active rumors in town. So listening around town to people talking and gossiping and whatnot, these are the things that people are talking about. So, the idea here being a pseudo, mini West Marches, right, is that the 5 of you are in agreement, or at least majority agreement, of which one you want to investigate.
Do we? So obviously we have the map and stuff. Which one's closest to the map? Because I know travel and resting was a real big problem last time.
Well, for people that don't know bushcraft, yes. But as you go back to the main map board here, you should be able to freely switch back and forth between the
Yes.
two maps.
Yeah.
Yeah. So kind of dip back and forth to see. I could get a handout made of the regional map. That would probably be pretty useful. Let me see if I could find a handout map for you guys. That's just not completely covered in spoilers. Let's see.
Back and forth loads pretty fast.
Yeah.
And from the first adventure, we came through, what is this? Drakmar Pass? To the
Yes.
south?
Yep.
Okay.
And the measuring tool should be accurate to the kilometer now.
So what quests were you looking at?
I had seen a lot of chatter about
Fort.
the fort.
Fort. Yeah. I mean, a golden fruit that makes stuff gold.
I had also heard a lot of chat about Rittermound. A lot of chatter. But the fort seems to be the one that I saw the most people talking about in Discord.
That sounds like a fun to me.
Anybody
Mogi?
opposed to Fort Malice?
Yeah, Mogi's down with either Ridderman or Fort Malice. Those sound like they would be great stories for him to tell. Mogi.
Okay.
So if that's the case, I'm going to switch out characters.
Bull?
Righty. So, checking out the map here. I don't know if the fort is labeled. You actually might have to explore and find it. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, that's going to be a whole thing. Okay. So, the ruins of Fort Malice have been hidden since the fall of the Great Dragon Empire. And according to legend, they are home to an enchanted apple tree that bears the fruit of purest gold planted by the last Baron. So you're gonna have to actually find this place if you choose this as your mission, which could involve a lot of travel and exploration. I don't know if that changes how you feel about it.
I mean, how difficult could it be to find a fort? Really?
Yeah, exactly. Look at the map.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of buildings. One of them's got to be the right one.
What what manner of dangers will we find out there? It'd be definitely great story. A lot of material. Here you go.
Plus, if this fort has mysterious golden apples, then it must have legends about it. I'm sure there's someone we could talk to that could point us in the right direction, at least.
Oh, yes, that would be a myths and legends check.
Oh, okay. Am I good at that? Oh, I think I am.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not trained in anything. Maybe I'm not.
You got to pick out some skills then.
Okay,
You're
okay.
young. You're young, right?
I am young.
So you get 6 that are bolded. You can pick 6 of the bolded ones, and then 2 of the non-bolded ones. And the way you
Okay.
pick them is just by doubling the number next to them.
Gotcha. And I can just. Oh, I see.
Yep. You don't actually want to check that little box. That'll happen
Oh.
automatically during the adventure.
I did do that. It just
Oh.
did that. Okay.
All right,
Oh.
uncheck it.
Uncheck it.
Okay. See, right now you're trying to level your character up over and over again.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Apparently Catalina is doing that too,
Yeah,
guys.
put it down.
Oh, I
Okay.
see. Okay, gotcha.
All
Okay,
right.
I put it back down, so we're good.
Okay.
I think I must already be trained and stuff. I guess then.
So if when you uncheck it, you pass the save or pass the check, it will automatically level up your skill. So you'll need to then unlevel your skill because
Okay, I unleveled it. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me share my screen. I'll show you. Go live. So if you look at your main character sheet and it has like the skills and they're all listed there,
Uh-huh.
that's because they show up here if you go to a actual skill tab and you just click on the number and make it 2
Oh,
times whatever it
Make
is.
it
So
2
like
times. Okay.
so like my beast lore right now is 5. If I go here and just change it to 10,
Okay.
it's just gonna pop up on here as being 10.
And you said I picked 3 of the bolded and then 2 of the unbolded.
No, 6. Since you're young, you
Oh.
pick 6 of the bolded and
Okay.
2 of the unbolded, and you can pick 8 total. 6 of them have to be bolded.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So if you picked myths and legends, for example, you would make it a 12.
Okay.
All right. So does anybody want to make a myths and legends check to see if you have a better idea of where this place might be located, Fort Malice?
I made one.
Also, there was a poll thrown up by one of you, but there was just 1 vote for each. So, all right. Oh, okay. It looks like 3 for Fort Malice, 2 for Rittermound. So Fort Malice it is. All right.
Underneath
okay.
the poll, I rolled for myth and legends, and I got 2.
Oh, very nice. Okay. So, Ingaret, the noble Hinton, you have heard rumors that this fort is all the way in the northwest corner of the Vale, near the Dragonfang Peaks, past the Iron Forest. However, you could travel by river or along the river to prevent being lost, and see if you discover it on your way there.
All right. Well, I guess with everyone kind of crowded around this this board, and they're trying to decide where they're going. This young woman with kind of shaved head, dressed in armor, points to the fort. I know the directions to this one.
Oh, you do?
It's to the northwest of here.
So straight northwest to the mountains would be a distance of 60 kilometers if you were flying.
And not gonna lie, it sounds quite interesting. Golden apples.
It
Which-
does.
In America terms, is 37 miles. In case anybody, I'll keep making these American,
Thanks.
America terms.
I appreciate it.
No worries.
Well, yeah. Are you taking on this quest?
It definitely has my interest. How about you?
I see.
The name's Ingrid.
Mogi Tailspinner. You seem like somebody who's gonna, if you're gonna take on this quest, you seem like somebody who's gonna probably give me a lot of inspiration on my next song. Have you heard of Tailspinners? Of course you have.
What are those?
You
He,
are bards? I've heard of that
he,
term.
he gives you the look that's in his token.
Are they some kind of freestyle dance group? Tail spinners?
We spin our tails while we spin tails.
Do you have a tail?
I think he's in the business of making one right now.
Oh, good luck on your craftsmanship then.
Either way, we're going to need a group of adventurers to make this adventuring story possible. So I see 3 here, including me. Do you have anyone else?
I see
Yeah.
the lady with the one eye and the halfling seem to be interested in this board.
And the halfling who's just underneath everybody. Look it up.
All right,
Going to-
if you guys are into this, in this system, you can travel. A day is divided into 4 shifts: morning, day, evening, and night. As a rule, player characters can hike roughly 15 kilometers per shift on foot, or 30 kilometers on horseback. Difficult terrain might slow you down. Player character can normally walk or ride for a maximum of 2 shifts per day, including a few short breaks. If they make a long stop on the road, the distance they cover is reduced. They cannot march with weapons drawn. And forced marching, a player character can walk or ride for a 3rd shift during the same day, but becomes exhausted in the process. An already exhausted character cannot travel a 3rd shift, and no one can ever travel more than 3 shifts in a single day. And then there's a legally ambiguous section called Pathfinders. Player characters who follow a road or clear path are not at risk of getting lost, such as a road or river. But such luxuries are rarely available. When they are out in the wilderness, navigation is more difficult, and all sorts of mishaps can occur when traveling through pathless terrain. The player characters must appoint a Pathfinder who leads the way for the group. This person must make a bushcraft roll every shift to find their way. If the Pathfinder has no map, the roll gets a bane. A spyglass gives a boon. On a failure, a group suffers a mishap. Roll on the table on page 102. You can adjust the mishap to better fit the area. If you roll a dragon, which is really good, you actually cover double the distance when you're pathfinding, when you're off-road. So that's cool. If it's very difficult terrain or dangerous area, there'll be a bane to your roll. And random encounters are definitely a thing in this game. All right. So it sounds like you guys are agreed. Well, not agreed, but the majority has voted. If your character you feel would not go on this mission, this is to be the time to swap out for something from your stable of characters that would be more willing to do so. All right. Sounds like everybody is good then, with the adventure. Do you have any last-minute supplies you want to purchase before you head out? We will say that you will spend the morning shift meeting, agreeing on what you're going to do, and then preparing for your journey. And then you will travel today in the afternoon and evening. That seems like it'll work pretty good. So let me know if there's anything that you guys need.
I think at the moment
Okay.
I'm just gonna use what I got from character creation.
Okay.
I don't think I really that much money for anything else.
It's fair.
If we're going to be traveling, I definitely need my beauty sleep. So maybe we should find a tent. How much does a tent cost?
Tent's a very powerful item. It's a very powerful item. Maybe the most
something to
powerful item in the game.
Something to sleep in.
Well, actually, something
Yeah.
very basic is, what is it, a bed fur?
Oh yeah, you guys you should not leave town unless you purchase a bed fur. So if you don't have a bed fur on your sheet, you should definitely purchase a bed fur. But a tent grants a boon when making camp, and a successful roll allows multiple people to sleep in the tent without making their own bushcraft roll. A small tent can accommodate 2 people, and a large one has room for 6. If the person setting up the tent fails, other player characters can roll separately for the same shift.
All right, how much is a tent?
What a question. What a thing to ask me.
A small one's 2 gold, and a large one's 4 gold.
Thank you.
Oof. Okay, how much is a bed fur?
1 gold.
Oh, okay.
I got
He's wiping his
11
brow.
silver.
And remember, this could potentially be up to 60, right? All you know is that you could follow the river, and it's northwest.
A spyglass is 50 gold.
Goddamn.
Do we have a map?
All right, so
Map is
with
5 gold.
with the topic of
Oh.
map, the doctor is in possession of a map, but the doctor's not playing this week. So, Fumble, you could attempt to steal the doctor's map, I guess, but getting caught would sour your relationship with the doctor, I think.
Fumble's leading us right now.
Fumble's what?
Is he's leading the travels? Fumble.
Well, they're doing this like final prep before you guys head out. But if you don't have a map, and it can be much more difficult if you leave like the road or the river without a map. But last session you guys got a map, but it's currently on the doctor because I think the doctor was the one that picked it up.
Okay. I should note that I could lend people a spyglass because Marina starts with one.
Oh dang! Okay. You could sell that spyglass for 25 gold, and then everybody would. Wait, let me see. I think I had it written down with the suggested price for selling things. Hold on, I'll check that out real quick.
Oh, money conversions is every 10, right? So 10 copper, 1 silver, 10 silver, 1 gold.
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, so I actually do have 1 gold. I will purchase a sleeping fur.
Dang.
Now I have
big
11.
money.
Now I have 1 silver to my name.
Big
Does anybody
money.
happen to have 3 silver? I'm good for it. I promise.
Let's see.
Once we finish this journey and I sing the songs of your heroics, you guys will be famous, and that's what this is about.
I mean, we're going to a fort with golden apples. If we find a couple, I imagine those would sell for a pretty penny.
Well, yes,
they
you'll be
taste
rich,
pretty good.
and then because of me, you'll be famous, rich and famous.
Well, I do feel the Hinton House needs to restore its name.
Do we get royalties from your story?
Oof.
I feel like that should be a big topic you talk about with your clients.
Well, we can talk about it when we get back.
Or
Alright.
along the way.
Or along the way. Yes, maybe.
Well, I suppose we got to find the fort first, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Let's see. Stealing a map.
Okay, because of the existence of the bartering roll and the randomness of starting equipment, somebody could start with a 500 GP suit of armor or 600 GP suit of armor or whatever. Player characters can sell things for a quarter of their listed value, but with a successful bartering roll, they could sell things for half their value. If you roll a demon on your bartering roll, it turns out no one is interested in buying it after all.
Oof.
All right.
I don't want to sell my flute.
Aw. It's fine. It's not so bad sleeping without a bedroll. Don't listen to them, Tom. It'll be great.
I kind of want to get a bedroll. I feel like
I have one
That's-
silver that someone could use.
how much are they?
1 gold.
How much do I have? I have 2 silver.
Now, I will say this. Up by the quest board, as it were, right? Like, in the tavern, they do have a lovely map like this, but it's, like, painted on the wall. So it's like a painting of it. So you could meticulously sit there and try to copy it to make your own map, which would be kind of dope, but that would take some time. But I would say that, you know, such a map could be created, but it would take time. For that reason, it might be better just to buy a map, but maps are pretty pricey.
When you say you have 2 silver, you say you have 1. He kind of looks at himself and says, "Well, you know what? I'm a very skilled adventurer. I can handle it. We'll do it. I should be fine. I could sleep on the ground. I'm one with the earth."
Oh, shit. Okay.
You know, I got 3 silver too. You can buy. I'd rather you not.
Oh, really? You
Well,
have 3 silver?
I think they should do it. I think it'd be fun to watch.
Your tone changed real quick, dude. Like, your tone changed real quick.
I
Just
can
saying.
lend you 3 silver. That's fine.
No. You know what? It's rugged and extreme and dangerous. I live dangerously. I could do it.
Dang.
I'll take your silver.
I'm not just giving it away. What purpose do you need it for?
A bed, sheets, or something?
Oh, you also don't have a bed?
Yes, I'm poor. I just got here.
How many do you need?
8.
Well, I only got 3.
All right. Well, here we are. Dude, what is this? Okay, I have this flint and tinder I can sell, right? And that will get me to what? 5, 6, 7, and then I'll take your 3 silver.
I feel like we're in the keep of the Borderlands. Here's the chaos. Like, yeah.
Well,
Alright.
this is. I mean, I'm just gonna put it out. This is like a lot of old school D&D, unfortunately, because it was very much like, wait, we need a map kind of deal.
What?
And then,
I don't even
yeah.
need I literally don't need this flint and tinder. I'm a fire mage. Can you give me your money and I will just go. I'll go buy it, or die need anyway.
I will lend you 3 silver. That's fine.
All right. Well, I'm sure I'll pay you back eventually.
I am certain. Scott questions this based on the player that I'm lending the money to. Because we've had this conversation before.
Deja vu, it feels like.
I'm making a note.
That's what you said last time too.
Yeah, I actually am doing it this time.
Oh, dang. All right.
All right. So I would like to go buy a bed sheet, a bedroll. Is that what it's called?
It
Bedfur.
Bedfur.
All right. I will exchange.
Sorry, it's sleeping fur. That's what it's called.
Sleeping fur.
fur.
You should be
All
able
right.
to quick insert stuff now.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, 1 gold. So I will sell my flint and tinder. How much silver did you give me, Scottrick?
3.
Okay. That's all my money then. And
You're not
sleep.
gonna need money if you're dead.
Exactly.
And then we get these delicious golden apples. We'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Fumble's thinking how many he can eat and how many he should sell.
And
Alright.
I'm selling my grappling hook so that I can get a sleeping fur as well.
All right, fair enough. You're just gonna take the 25% that this frontier merchant, who's just super good at being a merchant, not good at anything else, including loving his own wife. He's gonna talk you down to 25%, or you're gonna try to roll for it to get that price up.
I'd roll for it personally.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right.
And before we get going, can I ask a quick question about a character sheet mechanically question? So I
Okay.
have this. I've been secretly trying to roll spells in the background, trying to get them to work. They keep saying failure when I roll even super low. Am I supposed to like have the elementalist skill?
Yes.
Okay, what is that number supposed to be?
Oh,
So it
right.
would be-
That's the other thing. It's supposed to be a secondary skill, not one of the core skills, but it
Yeah,
doesn't
so you
look
might
like
need
you
to
can
insert it.
add it. Oh, actually, that's true.
Oh, I added it. I'm just not sure what number it's supposed to be at the start. 'Cause
Oh.
it's at
So-
0 right now.
Intelligence.
So yeah, it's
Okay.
it would be half of whatever your intelligence is, and then if you're trained in it, then it'll be ×2. So then, yeah, I guess whatever your
Okay, so
right?
intelligence.
That's off.
So half of my intelligence.
Yeah, so
times
look,
2. So it would be 13 then, right? Nope, 12.
12. Yeah.
12.
Just
Sorry.
look at another one that says intelligence.
Okay,
There
gotcha.
you
Listen,
go.
I
Okay.
wasn't sure if it was intelligence or charisma
All
or
right.
whatever. Okay, cool, excellent, thank you. That's
So
it. That was my question.
with the journey decided on, have you gotten the equipment you need to succeed?
I'm good here.
All
Were we
right.
still on this map?
Hmm.
That's the question. Were we
Hmm.
still on this map, guys?
We could just ask him.
You could just ask it like civilized people. Come on.
You said this duck that you traveled with to get here had a map.
Yep, that is exactly what I said. I just tell you what the voices in my head said. They suggested stealing.
I mean, it was an option. It was an option.
Right. I mean, all right. Where's this duck? Let's just talk to him.
Right. I can't really speak for this guy, but I think that if asked by Fumble, his companion, his stalwart heroic friend, to borrow the map, he would lend it to you.
I promise I won't die, and I will be able to return it.
All right. Fair enough.
Gonna be adding a map to this inventory? Or
Yes, I will add a map to your inventory.
Looking around, does everybody seem to have a sleeping fur? No, except for me.
There's,
Not yet. I didn't do my bluffing yet. I didn't know if I was supposed to do it already or not.
Oh yeah, go for it. Just roll in the chat. We'd all be able to see it.
Actually, not bluffing. It's bartering, right? Bartering.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bartering
Right.
roll. Yep.
I get that Faxpiration. I can use that for advantage.
Yep. So you could roll twice if you want,
And
or
should I-
or just click the box when it pops up. Yeah, when you go to roll, it'll say, "Hey, do you have any banes and boons and all that stuff?"
and does anyone else want me to barter from them? Is that even allowed?
You'd have to barter per item.
Oh, it's per item. Okay, got you.
Uh huh.
All right, so I'll start with selling my grappling hook.
Sure.
Boons, banes. So just put one boon there.
Yep. All right, so you got a 3, which should be a success, and you're able to sell it for half its listed price.
1 gold, 5 silver. Nice.
All right.
Oof. Oh, he's foolhardy. We're gonna live the character. Before we go, can I have each of you describe yourself for my tale?
yeah, Fumble is Fumble, am a filthy-looking halfling in dirty leathers, and has a quiver of arrows and a trusty bow. He looks like he's reaching out for like an eagle or hawk to land on his arm, yet none is in the air.
I see. Okay. Describes himself as filthy. Okay.
That's his appearance, filthy.
Well, I am Garmander Shadowbringer. I would describe myself as incredibly talented and maybe a little emo on the side. My main goal in life is to prove to people that magic is super evil and super dangerous by becoming a mage and getting it outlawed across the world.
Ah, I see. Okay, great.
From somewhere, an old man is like, "What the fuck?"
You, Ingrid?
Name is Ingrid Hinton of House Ingrid. Or sorry, House House Hinton. My bad. Or at least I'd like to say. Our family hasn't exactly, well, it's been a little bit of hard times as of late. So I'm glad that you are
Drama.
here to record my glory.
Okay, well, if we survive out of here and I become rich and then I can make you famous, then it's all well and good.
Yes, I'm very interested in what we get back for advertising through your tales.
All right, fair enough. Anyone else want to quickly describe their character? Establishing shot for those who have not played with you before.
Sure.
Okay.
Kathleen Maria is about 5'7", maybe about 130 pounds. She wears a pirating flag out in the public, though to others it may just look like an artistic design choice draped over one of her shoulders. She carries a large trident and a series of other smaller weapons about her, and she always carries meat on her side. Most notably is that she's wearing 2 eye patches, and if she survives, eventually one day her entire face will be eye patched.
Tense. All right, I like it. And Garmander the First, Shadowbringer. You described yourself, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, and then Magi. What are we dealing with?
All right. You see here is a very dapper looking mallard. Nice clean green plumage. Seems to carry himself really well. He just seems to have a very odd, very hard limp. Always walking like that. His limp is actually he kind of like rolls into it, so you can kind of think of like a pimp walk probably.
Okay,
the way he
okay.
limps.
But he limps so hard, it looks like a comical pimp walk. Is that what you're
Yes.
saying? Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Yeah. He is always the first one to if there's like if you've been in the town a while and whenever a ball brawl came up, he would be the first one to jump in to get everybody's story on what has happened. You might get the feeling that you may not want to tell him any personal information because he might use it eventually. Look for that content.
Wonderful. All right. With that, the morning hours lead to afternoon, and spurred on by whatever motivates you, you step out past the sturdy palisades of Outskirt onto the northern road, which has long been reclaimed by nature. And you follow the weed-choked cobblestones of this road further north towards the river. As long as you maintain a course of following the road, we don't need a bushcraft check or a pathfinder. All right. Let's see. You guys head there. Oops. Oh, I know what happened here. Hold on. Configure controls, drag ruler, settings, drag ruler, create waypoint on the right click. Keys. Okay. All right, so it's gonna be, about your first shift for your first 15 kilometers of travel will take you to the bridge that spans the river. This is a proper river, so it looks to be about 1.5 kilometers across, or a kilometer across at any given place, which is to say more than half a mile across. So, not like a river that we see in D&D on a map, but it's actually a stream or a brook, but like a significant body of water that would require like an ancient stone bridge or a ferry or something like that to get across, or a riverboat. All right, as you are traveling, I will see if there's any random encounter that happens to you, which I'm very curious, because none of this is very like balanced, so it could just be like anything. So yeah, exciting. Okay. As you are traveling, random encounters. During a journey, the players can encounter the strangest creatures. Once per shift, I roll on a table for random encounters. Oh my god. Random encounters vary based on the area. Okay. Let's see what we got. Right. Journeys, random events. Near the town. Okay. All right. And all right. It doesn't seem that anything noteworthy or interesting happens as you head down the road to the river. So that's good. Now you are in late afternoon, evening. And I would assume at this point you start following the river so that you can wind your way north and west. So you would make it to kind of going there and then back around. Okay. So let's see if anything interesting happens at that point. Now, do you guys intend to set your camp by the river, or do you plan to move a bit inwards from the river? Is a good question too, because that would change possibly your random encounter results.
Is water scary in this system?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. maybe
Unless
we-
you're
Also-
unless you're a mallard, then it's a-okay.
Oh,
Water's. Yeah, I love to be next to the river. Fresh water is always a good thing,
I agree.
right?
All right, sounds good. All right, in this second shift of travel. Oh. Okay. Oh. All right. Just finding my way around. Let's see. All right. Yeah. Along the river banks, you guys find the remains of what looks like a deer? Question mark. It has been savaged, and its innards have been pulled out and possibly dragged back into the water. Do you want to investigate, or do you leave it?
So maybe camping next to the river is not a good idea.
Yeah.
Could this be something that the hunting and fishing skill could resolve to like get more detail on that?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good start. Yeah, okay, I'll take that.
Okay.
That way we don't have bushcraft for literally everything in the game. Yeah.
Yeah, I have that in swimming. I'm not sure how useful swimming would be on this map, but we'll see.
Next to the river, hopefully.
Okay. All right, so as a success. So, you find this interesting because if it was some sort of aquatic predator, why didn't it drag the whole carcass into the water? It just seems like the stomach and chest area was torn open, and whatever was inside is gone.
It appears we're not dealing with a sea dweller at all, but in fact something that released itself from this being's body. Maybe in fact
Oh,
it
what?
feels the waves.
Wait, you're saying something came out of the deer?
Yes, and I don't imagine it was pregnant.
Oh, fascinating.
Fumble looks around,
yeah.
You're
terrified.
right.
He would like to make an
Logan.
awareness check to see if something's gonna pop out of us.
Yeah,
Logan's
sure.
gonna go look at the deer.
Give me an awareness check. Oh, you're gonna go look at the deer? Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay, awareness failed. So it should give you an option if you want to push it. But
No,
if you
thank you.
if you're okay with it, I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? All right. As you approach, yeah, it seems like now that you've had it sort of explained to you of like what's going on, it's like more obvious that this thing was torn open from the inside.
How does that happen? How does that happen? Amogi turns around to the rest of the group. How does that happen? What did it eat something?
It must say.
It drank
I
the
gotta
water.
this is gonna be an interesting story.
That is definitely one way to put it.
Or what if the insides of the deer itself grew sentient and just emerged out of a deer? Maybe it's like a skeleton deer now,
Oh,
like made of organs.
do you wander up to check it out too?
Sure.
Okay. Fantastic. Love it. All right. Let's see. I'll take you over to this map, I guess. Here we go. For no reason other than immersion.
Oh,
All
good,
right.
good.
Yeah. So, Mogi, you would be down here. And then you would go and join them, Garmander. And then the remains would be just in here. That squiggle. That's like the remains.
Oh. Yeah, Mo's gonna like after looking at it, turn around to face everybody and he's like, okay, so then well, if we're gonna make camp, we should probably. Is there? He looks back at I guess who was the one who talked about hunting and did the hunting thing?
Catalina.
Okay, he can turn to Catalina and say, "Well, can we get can this be used as food?"
It's possible, but it also is likely it was infected, so I wouldn't suggest it. For
Oh
now,
yeah,
we
that's
do
probably
our-
right. That's probably really bad.
So as you guys are discussing this, time begins to slow down. And you see, well, let's see, Fumble was trying to be aware. You guys were kind of distracted by the creature. What were you up to, Ingaret?
Oh, I mean, I was kind of just watching them, but I guess I can make an awareness check to see if there's anything around.
Okay, sure. If you're looking at them, you might see this as it's happening.
I am wearing a helm, so I have Bane on this. So this is gonna be fun.
Oh, okay. Love that.
And roll. But we are not gonna push that. So 14.
Fail.
All right. Yeah, so none of you are aware as the water seems to take on a roughly pseudopod shape. And it is going to come lurching out of the water. It is a giant amoeba.
Oh no, the water has betrayed me.
An amoeba.
Oh,
All right, so because you guys are surprised, I think something happens. I'm trying to remember what happens. You're surprised. I think you get the worst cards, is what
I
happens.
believe so.
Yeah.
Essentially, they
All
get
right.
pick of the litter.
Oh, hype. Okay. So let's go here. And now I think I just hit this draw all, and everybody gets cards. There we go.
Okay.
And then Giant Amoeba is going to trade cards, which I think there's a thing called Swap Initiative. Nice. And it will trade with
wow, he even puts us in an initiative thing too. It gives us a big number.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. All right, this hopefully will be a little bit less messy than me having cards on the table, though that was kind of neat and made me feel like I was playing IRL, so that was pretty cool. Okay.
I mean, if you want cards on the table, there's a mod for it.
I know, I didn't have time to set up. It's been super busy. Okay, let me grab some music.
Oh,
I love these cards though. I like how you can pop them out in the chat if you hover over them.
Yeah.
I know they're on the table, but I really like that. That's cool.
The initiative you can on there's combat encounters in the chat messages like next to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so AJ, at the top right with the little tabs, there's one that looks like a pair of crossed swords. That's combat encounters. You can just click it to open it, or you can right click on it and it'll give a little pop out.
Okay, pop out's nice. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and begin combat. Alright, this giant amoeba has 2 initiative counts, and it got to go twice. Holy shit. Okay. So, the giant amoeba, perhaps recently birthed from the innards of that deer, is going to roll randomly to determine what it does. That's right. So I just
no.
No, it's
I
a
just hit
monster.
this. Yeah.
Awesome. Fantastic.
I want to point out to you that you don't have to fight and kill everything in this game. This is an old school West Marches style game, so you're gonna run into things that you're like maybe some other time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Expression
just gonna
and
throw.
retreat are the better part of valor.
Yeah. So I'm gonna throw this out. Faces of the dead. Oh my god. Twisted faces appear on the surface of the shapeless body mass, floating by, dissolving or morphing into something else. In a mocking imitation of intelligent life, all opponents within 10 meters, which is 5 squares, must make a will roll to resist fear.
Oh no, okay, yeah, we have to actually
Yeah,
do the
you don't
roll
click
first.
yeah, sorry, Pathfinders spoiled us. You don't actually hit that yet. That's what would happen if you get feared.
Okay, so we make a will roll.
Alright, so yeah, so just a will roll. So Magi, you succeed. It's not that
Alright.
scary.
Yeah, water's my friend. This is not.
Alright, Cryptic, all your stuff is hidden.
Oh,
and
yeah.
private. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got a 3.
Alright, that's a success. Alright. Fumble succeeded, and Catalina succeeded. Fantastic. And you are too far away, Ingrid, so that is good. Alright, Ingrid, and then play passes to number 2, which is unusual amoeba. So it's going to roll again. It can't get the same result twice. So, poison cloud. The giant amoeba gathers its strength and emits a stinking cloud of poison that affects everyone within 10 meters. The victims become dazed and are exposed to a paralyzing poison with a potency 12. Okay. So that
it just happens.
So everybody gets dazed. So on your character sheets, check the dazed box. It should be underneath agility. That means that you're going to have disadvantage, essentially 1 stack of disadvantage to all agility-based checks. And then poison. All right, I know this exists in the game. I've read about it. Hold on a second. Let's see. Davigal traps, poison, page 52. Right. Went too far. There we go. Poisons are measured by potency. A weak poison is potency 9. A moderate poison is potency 12, and a strong potency can have 15 or higher. All right. So with a poison, the GM makes an opposed roll between the potency and your con. If the poison wins, you suffer its full effect. If you win, you only suffer the limited effects of the poison. So you guys know you're being poisoned. This isn't a secret. So go ahead and give me con checks. Let's see. Whenever you ingest a poison, the GM makes an open opposed roll. All right, let me check that out real quick on page 33. Alright, opposed rolls. Sometimes you must beat your enemy in an opposed roll to succeed with an action. That means that both you and your adversary roll. Opposed rolls are used sparingly in the game and only when something is actively opposing you. In combat, it only counts as an action for the active party. If your roll fails, your action fails as well, regardless of your opponent's roll. If your roll succeeds while your opponents fail, your action succeeds. If both of you succeed, your action succeeds if the result of your roll is lower than or equal to your opponent's roll. And if the opponent's roll is lower than yours, you fail. Opposed rolls can be pushed as well, but only if you are the active party. This can be done even after your opponent's roll. You guys would not be the active party because this is happening to you. Open opposed rolls. The GM can also use opposed rolls in situations where there is no active party. Rolling strength against strength to decide the outcome of an arm wrestling match. This is called an open opposed roll. Open opposed rolls are re-rolled if both parties fail or if both succeed and get the same result. Okay, so I'm rolling against a 12. You guys are rolling against whatever your con score is. Let's start at the furthest one, fumble. The poison got a 16, so it's a fail. So you just need to succeed.
Of
Okay,
course.
but you both failed, and your roll is lower, so you succeed.
Okay, interesting.
All right, right? If the opponent's also the okay. All right, cool. So then we would go to Mogi or Magi.
Yep.
Here we go. All right. Ooh. Okay. So you both succeeded, but you failed because it also succeeded and got a lower number.
Okay.
Okay. Catalina. All right. So it failed, and you succeeded. Good stuff. And then finally, Garmander.
Okay.
Let's see. All right, so they failed and you succeeded. So it looks like Magi, you're the only one that failed.
Yep.
Right?
I'm paralyzed.
All right.
Oh no. Who will tell our story?
Let's see. Paralyzing poison. The full effect, you become exhausted and must make a con roll each turn, but it doesn't count as your action. If it fails, you can neither move nor perform actions, not even free actions that round. The effect wears off after one stretch. Jesus Christ. Or if you were given an antidote. Limited effect, you become exhausted. So that would be what Fumble got, is the limited effect. And then Mogi got the full failure. Okay. That makes sense? I think that makes sense.
I think so.
No,
Does it mean that
did you still have a lower? You still had a lower roll, right?
Yeah.
Fumble. Okay, yeah. So you succeeded. So it just comes down to. Hold on.
It says if you succeed, you get the limited effect.
Oh shit. Okay. Wait, everyone who succeeds still gets the limited
Yeah,
effect?
it says if you win, you only suffer the limited effect of.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
So
Okay.
everybody's exhausted.
So everyone's exhausted, but
Mogi's not
Mogi is paralyzed. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So is there any way to avoid the effects of this poison altogether?
No.
No?
Not from a
Okay.
monster.
Okay.
All right. That is the creature's 2 activations. I guess it would move right up into the mix with everybody. All right. Play passes to Ingaret.
Oh boy.
You're only about 8 hours away from the town, so you could just start a new adventuring party.
I could. Sorry. Searching through. Oh, okay. Here we go. I'm looking for grapple. Try to grapple a humanoid creature instead of looking damage. Middle of the opposing row. Brawling. The enemies brawling. I'm assuming someone who is paralyzed, can they even brawl? I am attempting to think of taking our little duck friend and just moving.
Oh, with them being paralyzed, I would say that you would succeed if you want to use your action to kind of grab a hold of them.
Yeah. So I'll move up to here. I'll use my action to grab them.
Okay.
And I have a total of 12 movements. So that was already 6.
Now, where are you at? Where are you at encumbrance wise?
I am at max encumbrance is 8. I'm currently at 2.25.
Ooh, okay, okay. And then where are you at, Dom?
My current encumbrance is 1.25.
Oh, no problem. And you're a duck. You got light bones. Okay, so you throw them over your shoulder, fireman carry.
Mm-hmm. And I'm
Okay.
going to. Do we move at half speed if I am trying to?
Yeah, let's go ahead and say that you move half speed.
Okay,
While you're
so
carrying
essentially I'm
person.
just moving one more square back.
Okay. And that would not provoke opportunity because it's a forced movement on tail spinner.
If I have the choice of repositioning them, I'll put them right here.
Wait a minute, tail spinner and he's a duck. God damn it, Tom. All right.
you just got
I was setting stuff up earlier. I didn't. All right. Now, something else you could do in combat is you can delay, but given the loadout of this, you know, delaying your initiative doesn't really help too much. But that allows you to trade with someone further down in the initiative, their initiative card. Also, keep in mind that every round initiative resets. All right, Fumble, to you.
Alright. Fumble's looking at the other companions who are next to this monster, and if they're gonna run or not.
I mean, you can ask him real quick.
Hey, guys, are you
as your free action, yeah.
Yeah, are we fleeing or are we fighting?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I have a fireball.
I don't know if you want to do that up close. I suggest moving.
Oh, right. Magic is incredibly dangerous. It's an AoE effect. Very
I'm
wise.
just gonna-
Magic is bad.
Fumble wants to know, being on top of this rock, if he would get a boon shooting down at his target.
Yeah, you do actually have a boon when you do a ranged attack from higher elevation. I'm pretty sure that's actually in the rules.
Oh, okay, he's gonna give it a try. It'll help offset that bane he has.
Okay.
For agility. Alright, he's gonna try to shoot. I probably should have clicked the weapon, actually. My bad. Hold on, I'll just do that again. We can just go from there. My bad. No, bad. Oh, dang, I was hoping it would just roll out the damage, because obviously I rolled already.
Okay, okay. There's no button you can just push.
Oh, there's a separate damage button. I'm a fool.
Okay, no worries. Alright, so you shoot down at the creature. It has already used both of its activations, so it cannot try to evade the attack. So it will take 5 damage.
How does it look?
Let me see. Let me check if it has anything special here. Oh, well, right away you realize it takes half damage from that attack.
Cool.
Ow.
Excellent. Excellent.
It looks fairly injured.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna just hop down and go.
The people next to it, you see that the arrow was dissolved by acid as it hit the giant amoeba's body. Oh shit! Hold on. It's even better. It took no damage from that because it's a piercing attack. So you guys watch as it just passes through its body, and before it can exit the other side, it has dissolved into nothing.
He hops off the rock and just runs.
Okay.
How much movement is it to hop off a rock?
Ooh. You a small fry, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me acrobatics. Yeah.
Alright.
Failure, you will get off the rock, but you will be prone.
Oh, alright.
Alright, so you are off the rock, but you are prone on the other side. Alright?
Alright, and what does prone do in this?
It's pretty bad. You could stand up as a free action, but you did use your free action to shout out to your companions. But on your turn, you can fall prone or get up from prone as your free action for the round.
Alright, so he's just kind of stuck. He just tumbled off the rock. Or he fumbled, one might say, off the rock.
Yeah.
Third.
Alright, beautiful. Play passes to Catalina Maria, Storm Singer.
Excellent. So I didn't see it take any type of opportunity attack against Mogi when he was being moved.
Correct, because Mogi was force moved, so force move does not provoke opportunity attacks.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. So they got the 5e thing going on there. All right.
Well, they also have the 5e shuffle, so as long as you don't move out of their range, you can move all like completely around them if you wanted to. It's only when you leave their
Space.
reach.
And you get a free
Yeah.
chance to dodge it.
It's a free chance of dodging. Okay. So if I were to attack, well, I know I might dissolve my trident. So I'm just gonna take that chance and try to move away from it then.
Okay, so roll an evade check. It's just based on how good you are at evading. It has nothing to do with how cool the monster is or how accurate.
You're dazed, so
Oh, fuck yeah, I am dazed. I don't have many options. We gotta dip.
success.
All right, that's a success. So you were able to get away from the monster without provoking an attack. Now, keep in mind with monsters, if you provoke an opportunity attack, they don't just hit you; they get to roll on their monster table again.
Yeah. Luckily,
Yeah.
12 is literally right on the money.
All right.
I'm going to take a double move since I didn't take an action this turn.
Okay.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
All right.
So I have 12 meters of movement, which it looks like you've adjusted the map to. So I'm moving 6 space. No, 12 space.
Oh, yeah. So the map should be set up like that. Ooh.
Yeah, it's using meters.
Yeah. Interesting.
It's like a.
I probably
Cyberpunk is
need
like
to
that
set
too.
it. Yeah, I probably need to set each square to be 4 meters, right? Isn't that what the game? No, it's set
Each
2
square-
meters.
each square is
Yeah,
two.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, 2 meters.
Oh,
yeah,
cool!
that's
It's
right.
already set up great. That's fantastic. All right.
Yeah,
So you go rushing off into the woods. All right.
Yeah. Is there cover behind this tree, like the middle section of the tree?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, that's me. Can I ELT? There we go.
All right, here's my con. See if I can,
Do anything.
succeed on this boat. Yeah. Nope.
Okay, so you just sort of like convulse, foam coming out of your bill as you're carried over Ingaret's shoulder.
1 second. Let me see something here.
Oh, you gonna push it? You want to push it?
Maybe, but I know there's something that mallards get specifically for this.
Yeah.
Uh,
They Donald Duck out. Yeah.
Attempt ability. You can activate this ability. No action when you make a skill roll to get a boon to the roll. You also become angry. If you're not already. But isn't that the same thing as just pushing?
Well, when you say it like that, no. I think there's something better about it for being Mallard. Let me see. Mallards tend to have a choleric temper. You can activate this ability, no action, when making a skill roll and get a boon to the roll. No, so pushing is you get to re-roll. This actually is like granting yourself advantage to a roll.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I have to use it before I roll then.
Correct,
Okay.
correct. Yep.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah,
in
when
that
you
case,
when you guys push, you re-roll, but you re-roll the entire dice pool, just so you guys know.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. That's his turn.
Okay, fair enough. Play passes to Garmander, Shadowbringer.
All right, you're going to walk Garmander through a turn.
Okay,
a
so
little bit.
Garmander, on your turn, you could pretty much do one of 4. They're called free actions.
Okay.
So that is falling prone or standing up from prone, shouting out to your allies, or drawing a weapon, or dropping an item. So when you draw a weapon, you can draw, exchange, or put away a weapon. So you get to choose one of those 3. So that's your free action. Movement works like 5e, so you have your economy of movement, and you can split it up between your action and your movement. So you can move a little bit, take your action, and then keep moving.
Okay, excellent. So then I just have like so I have the movement and then an action. And
Yes.
then a free
Now
action.
there is no disengage action. If you move away from an enemy and it would provoke an opportunity attack, you get to roll your evade. If you succeed, you don't provoke the opportunity. If you fail, you do provoke the opportunity.
So because Catalina succeeded, she didn't provoke the attack opportunity.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, it all makes sense now. Excellent. Yep. I try to walk away.
And just like 5e, if you make a ranged attack while you are in melee, you will have disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to move away, and as I move
Okay.
away, instead of rolling evade, I'm going to try to convince you. Let me roll myths and legends.
Wait, what?
No,
To
hang
do-
on.
okay. Okay.
Listen. This
All
is
right.
from my adaptive kin abilities, which
Oh, the human bullshit ability. Okay.
yes,
All
my
right.
human
All right.
bullshit ability. Now, I'm a mage. I love to read books. I've heard legends of these things. I know how they move. I know how they strike their prey. Recalling a myth and legend about these creatures, may I roll a myths and legends to kind of
Yes.
predetermine
Well,
its movements?
I don't know if it says I have the final words. So thank you for asking.
Yes,
When
yes,
rolling
yes.
for a skill, you could choose to make the roll using another skill of your choice. You must be able to justify how you use the selected skill to the normal one. The GM has final word, but it should be lenient. This will use 3 willpower points, though.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, interesting.
And
Good to know, so
willpower
I can't
is your
spam it.
willpower is your mana. Yeah.
Gotcha. So I can't spam it. Okay, I didn't realize those willpower points. That makes sense. Okay, I will not do that then. I will
I
just
mean,
try to
it ain't a bad idea if you want to survive. You know.
If that's better than your evade,
it's better. It's better by 2.
What were Dave?
Oh,
But
okay.
also,
okay.
your evade's at disadvantage because of the dazed.
All right. I will do as my party suggests, and I will use the ability then.
All right, so you spend 3 willpower points. You bullshit the DM, and
Uh-huh.
you remember some information about these creatures. They have no eyeballs, and so they hunt with blind sight. So you realize that you could throw like a silver coin, or not. Sorry, that's very expensive. You could throw like a shiny pebble you saw earlier,
Okay.
back behind the creature and maybe distract it.
Okay. Alrighty.
All
That
right.
sounds good to me.
So this will be your myths and legends to see if you were right about that.
All right. Let's see. Ooh.
you were not. Now you can push this roll, which
Mhm.
means that you basically like give yourself a migraine, and you get angry about not getting it right, and then you get to re-roll. But from
Okay,
now
that's
on,
cool.
you'll be angry, which means you'll have 1 stack of disadvantage on all your intelligence stuff.
Ooh, I don't want to be angry. Can I become disheartened? Is that charisma based?
Yeah, I would allow disheartened. Yeah,
Okay.
when you're pushing, as long as you have one of the 6 things available and you can bullshit it, then you can take that one.
Gotcha.
All right.
Awesome.
So you realize you didn't throw a big enough object. So that other rock that you were collecting, you throw that one instead, and then the creature's pseudopod's turn, and it looks over at that thing, and you run away. All right.
So I can move 10, I believe, 10 meters. I
Yeah, if
apologize
you-
for taking so long.
So if you move and then dash is an action just like in 5e, so you could move again if you wanted to.
Okay.
Or you could spin around and start shooting at it. Pew pew pew.
I'm gonna move just one more so I can get my full. Okay, I think if I
so
go.
it looks like you can move 2 more squares.
Yeah, 2 more. I'll move over
Hey,
here.
there you go.
And then I'm gonna turn around and fire something at it. I'm gonna fire
hell
a
yeah.
fireball at it.
Okay.
Do that. Sorry, I have to keep looking at fireball, so I click it in the sheet. It doesn't actually open the spell. Alrighty.
All right. Let me see. Spells and abilities. Fireball. You click on
So
the
it is
word. Click on the word fireball, and there should be a pop-up that appears.
Yes,
That says
yes.
boons and banes. Okay.
I was just reading what it does.
Okay.
So it is a distance of 20. That's in range.
Yep.
And it is target the fireball can dodge parent of the fireball inflicts 2 if I watch. I don't know if this is an actual
It's firebolt.
It's
fire.
Firebolt.
Yeah, it's firebolt. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was misleading. It's okay. All right. I'm gonna target and then power level. I'm gonna do power level 1.
Okay. All right, that succeeds. Give me some
All right.
damage.
Let's see if it takes any damage. 6.
Oh, this creature is vulnerable to fire damage.
Oh,
its body
fantastic.
begins to undulate as it shakes back and forth, rippling and letting out horrible sort of sonic vibrations into the air around it. You see gases bursting from its membrane. It is very angry.
Okay, that may have made things worse. I'm sorry. That's my turn.
All right. As we head into the next round, everyone will get re-rolled. All right, Fumble, you're up first.
Fumble stands up.
All right, reaction, stand up.
Yep. All right, and then he just hears sizzling behind this rock.
Yeah,
And
right.
he's like, I don't know. I think you might have made it angry, and he's just gonna run because he doesn't know what's going on. He did not like falling. It was just bad. He's just running. Distant. It's like, oh, you guys are still there? Whatever. And that's his turn.
Hell yeah. All right, Catalina, you're up.
I would get in front of Fumble and be like, do keep pace.
Damn.
Hey, we survived last session.
Technically, I'm off the map by
All right, Maria, as you reach that point on the map, you feel in your heart that you're gonna be okay.
Yeah,
That you're gonna be okay. All right, Magi, you're up.
Right, here's the con.
Okay.
Nope.
All right, yeah, you convulse. Unless you want to push it. You also could have gotten Angie beforehand.
We're gonna push it with Will. We're gonna say he's kind of scared right now.
I'd say that's fair.
Paralyzed
Yeah,
and this
yeah.
thing here.
He seems pretty scared. All right.
We're gonna go
So you
scared.
select it and then hit push.
Nope.
Ooh. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm scared.
All right. Garmander, Shadowbringer, back to you.
Oh shoot, okay. So my friend over here is paralyzed, right?
Paralyzed. Yep.
Okay. I mean, sorry, I'm just thinking. How easy is it to heal from damage in this system?
You know,
Not particularly
you don't have
easy.
you don't have a lot of hit points, so it's
Okay.
that you got that going for you.
Okay. I want to just try this. This might get me killed, but I want to try it just because I want to experiment with the system, I think.
Sure.
I'm going to walk over here.
Ooh.
And I'm going to turn towards Lucky. And I'm going to cast Gust of Wind on him.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
So let me read that ability out here.
I am currently grabbed by Ingrid.
Oh,
Being carried by Ingrid.
she'll get affected by this too. I think.
Okay.
Because it's a cone, so I can't really. I can avoid you. Spell summons a great gust of wind. All untethered objects and creatures up to human size in the area effect are pushed 2d4 meters away from you, and suffer the same amount of bludgeoning damage. Yeah, that's the other stuff is swarm rolls.
Oh.
That's why I asked how easy it was to heal. Okay, listen.
How much bludgeoning damage is this?
2d4.
2d4.
I could die from that.
What?
Oh.
What? What? Okay, well,
you're
okay.
I guess you're committed. You gonna do it?
I'll ask Dom
for
if
it.
he wants to. I didn't
Go for
realize
it.
that was gonna kill you.
Go for it.
All right, let's see it.
How much HP do you have?
8.
Oh, 8.
Why do I have 13? Am I just tanky?
No, your
Because
con is
nothing-
your con.
Your con
In
equals your
old-
hit points.
So in the
Oh.
olden days, nothing was equitable. Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, like there
Okay.
could be a guy at the table with 30 hit points and a guy at the table with 6 hit points. Like, and they're fighting the same monsters.
I was a
This is
squishy mage, and I
1d4.
assumed everyone else had more hit points than I did.
No, I'm like
No, it's
Mrs.
just- it's just-
I'm like Mrs. Frizzle. I've taken you on a a field trip back to olden days of tabletop. Like this.
Okay. Okay.
Your
Okay.
HP is whatever your con score is.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. I'm gonna cast this at power level 1, obviously, because I don't want to kill him.
Ooh, that's good. That's a good hit. All right.
Thanks. So you're
Okay.
pushed back 3 meters, which actually isn't a lot, huh?
Yeah, it's like one
3
space.
meters. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
one
you know,
space.
if you want to round up to 4, I mean, you could. I mean, it's right there, you know.
So that gets both of them. Your willingness to harm your teammates, sure. We'll move them for.
Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah. Excellent. And I'm going to move up here to start running again.
Okay.
That's my last of my movement. And you do take 3 points of damage, both of you.
Really committing to the bad mage thing, huh?
yeah. No, but like, see how dangerous magic
See
is.
how dangerous magic is, really. It can kill someone.
Also, I can't see the thing anymore. Is this rock blocking?
Yeah. Ooh, it might be blocking light. You're right. So I got all my maps in, but again, it was a super busy week, so I did not have time to get them all set up. There we go. All right.
Nice.
Okay. That brings us to the creature. The creature can move, and at any point during its move, it can activate its monster attack. You would think, well, at least as a slime, it's slow, but it has a move of 8.
All right, I tried, gang. I'm sorry. Couldn't get far enough.
All right, and then as it goes up, it can't do poison again because it can't do the same thing twice, and that was the last thing it got, right? Was poison.
Yeah.
Absorption. The monster sends out tentacles towards an opponent, enveloping their body and pulling them into its slimy interior. Once inside the giant amoeba, the victim is immediately exposed to its corrosive poison and suffers damage. Armor cannot be used to soak this damage. The victim takes additional damage per turn, but continues to attack the amoeba from within, the Orin method. The victim gets out when the amoeba is... The victim gets out when the amoeba is dead?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, what the Okay, hold on. Okay. Fun. Cool. Okay.
Who do you pick?
I'm gonna random it. I mean, I would assume it would pick you because you're paralyzed, honestly. If I was yeah, you know what? It'll just grab you.
All right.
Blurp.
Go ahead and roll that d6.
All right. You're exposed to its corrosive poison. The monster's entire body is slightly corrosive. Anyone who touches it or takes damage from its attacks is exposed to a paralytic poison with a potency of 9. Well, joke's on him. You're already paralyzed. We'll skip that part. Here's the damage.
Oh, I'm still up.
1. There you go. But now you are inside the creature, and per this description, the only way to free you is to kill the creature.
Okay.
This puts you guys in a bind. Ingaret, what do you want to do?
Oh boy.
Listen, Tom knew this character wasn't going to make it. I mean, keep going. I don't know. Do whatever you want, I guess.
He can't even say anything.
Yeah, he just looks at you from inside the amoeba with, look at those eyes.
God damn it. Such a sweet Ballard boy. Well,
I bet we could take it. We can do this.
Don't worry. Here, I'll pin this to the chat so we can always remember. Okay.
Fuck.
Do we have the splash screen thing up in this game?
Oh no, I don't think I had it. I set that one up yet.
All right. I guess as a free action, this is gonna be so stupid. As a free action, I'm gonna draw my broadsword and I'm gonna take a swing at this. Thing.
Bro, in this setting it's pronounced broadsword.
Broadsword. Sorry.
Thank you.
Not broadsword.
All right.
Broadsword.
Oh, I love it. Okay, keep
I
going.
will draw my broadsword and I take a swing at the creature.
Excellent.
Let's see. Use an action.
Listen, here's a rule of thumb. If you're in a fantasy setting where they use meters, you have to call it a broadsword. That's just how it works. So.
All right, I have one boon, so I'll actually use one of those, and I guess I'll just do a slash. Okay. Okay.
Well, that's gonna hit. All right. Damn. Okay. So, the creature, as you swings at it, it seems to take half damage, but unlike the piercing attack, it doesn't ignore it completely.
Okay.
Does this count as coming in contact with it for the poison?
It says anyone who touches it or takes damage from it. So I would say no, because the sword touched it.
Okay,
Yep.
good. Okay, good.
Nor does it have a dope Giphy Glyph ability where you take half the damage it takes or anything like that. So.
Okay.
Ugh.
I guess that's my one action for this round.
All right.
We still have some movement.
You have some movement if you want to risk it.
Well, if it decides to come after me,
No, wait.
You're-
Stay next to me. Stay in front of me. Meet shield. Please.
Uh,
No, I'm kidding. You can.
You'll have to make an
can go.
evade if you move out of its, more than 5 feet away from it.
yeah.
But
and
yeah, you can do a 5e shuffle around it. So
I'll 5e shuffle because I have a Bane on evasion because of plate armor. So
Ooh,
that will
okay.
be it.
All right. Oh man. Okay. That brings us to the creature's turn again. It will. Let me see.
just injured too. Oh my goodness.
I
We got
probably should.
this.
Let's see. I'm checking the opportunity attacks one more time. Because monsters do, in fact, provoke opportunity attacks, which is cool. Let's see. Carrying, critical, prone, melee combat, sneak attack, movement, reactions, actions. Where are the opportunity attacks?
Is it an evade?
Maybe. I've read it twice, and I think I'm doing it right. You know what? We'll just keep moving. It's fine.
It's under movement for free attack.
Oh, okay.
Free attack, that's what it's called.
Oh, free attack under movement. Melee, combat, actions and movement. Free, let's see. Free attack. If you are standing within 2 meters of an enemy and then voluntarily move away from that enemy, you must make an evade roll. The roll does not count as an action, but if it fails, the enemy immediately gets to perform an additional melee attack against you, a free attack. The free attack does not count as an action and can be... The free attack does not count as an action and can neither be parried nor dodged. A monster that gets it performs a monster attack. Note that free attack is triggered even if you start your movement at a distance but pass by an enemy. Moving around an enemy doesn't trigger as long as you stay. And involuntary movement doesn't. Yeah, so we were doing everything right. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. The creature with Magi inside of it. It feels like it's already gotten, a pretty tasty meal here. But is it going to be greedy? I think it is. So it's going to move.
Depends when it rolls.
Up to here. And then it's going to do monster attack. Go. Slime ball. From the depths of its gelatinous being, the giant amoeba spits a disgusting ball of slime at an opponent within 10 meters. They suffer bludgeoning damage and are exposed to corrosive poison. Oh, that's not too bad. Let's see. 10 meters. You're 20 meters away, Fumble, so you are good. This person keeps making the fire. They don't like that. So this will be for you.
It's not me. It's someone else.
Oh my god. 8 bludgeoning damage as they just vomit all
Wow.
over you.
That hurt. Real bad.
Alright. This is a potency 9 that you have to beat. And it failed. So...
Okay, so I need to make a con check?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, you succeeded, and you're already exhausted, so no additional effect. Alright, going into the next round. Alright, Ingaret, you're up.
Okay. So, when moving away opportunity attack from a monster, it can use one of its special abilities as that, not just like an attack, right?
Yep, it just randomly does something.
That could be bad.
If you're a human, you have
Damn.
adaptive. If you want to use something else, you gotta
Dude,
go
I'm
with-
going last in initiative. Dom and I are going down together this fight, it seems. Yeah.
Oh, unless big hero time, one of you trades your initiative with Garmander so that they can try to get the hell out of there. Or so that they could fireball it right in its face.
Hey, Catalina. Hey.
Does that
I got
require
the
action?
feeling that Catalina has left the battlefield. I
Left
don't know
the
if
Does that count as an action to trade initiatives?
No, it does not.
Moggy will trade initiatives with Garmander.
Oh, a hero.
Well, no. You have to be your turn has to come up, and then you can decide that you want to
Oh,
go
I
later.
see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna shuffle closer to Garmander, and I'm gonna take another swing at the creature.
Okay.
Another slash.
All right.
No boon on this. Oof. Maybe I should.
Okay.
I'll push this.
Okay. What do you? How are you pushing it? You getting angry? You getting sick from the fumes? Like what?
I'll say I am getting frustrated / angry.
Okay.
Uh,
Oof. All right. So furiously you swing even harder at the creature, but have to pull your blade up short lest you kill Magi instead.
Okay. Fuck, things are looking extremely bad. God damn it, 2 weeks in a row I have to bail on someone. I guess.
Bro, there's a reason these OSR gamers are so hardened, dude. They're like Vietnam veterans. Like they've seen some shit.
Play Limitations of Flame Princess, you'll learn.
I don't want to diminish the real sacrifices of soldiers and stuff, but
I am a TTRBB baby.
Yeah.
So
in their imaginations, it's been a really hard time.
I will move away.
All right. Give me that evade.
I will.
You got adaptive.
Yeah.
right?
So
Or
I'm going to,
instead of taking it.
They have unlimited opportunities.
Oh, just kidding. A fool am I, it seems. Okay.
clicking on it doesn't use it, but yeah, I'll use my adaptive. That's gonna be 3 will points. It looks like. I'm going to use. I'll use performance.
Okay.
As Ingrid kind of remembers their dance training from their mother as they went away.
Sure. I mean, it's the humans thing. That's what makes them the superior Dragonbane choice.
And I'll burn another boon on this one.
Okay.
Okay, 9. That's succeeds.
All right. So as you flit away from the creature, it is confused by your strange undulating movements, like a sandworm unable to catch somebody that's walking crisscross. All right. Play passes to Catalina. Catalina, you are safe. Do you return to the battlefield, or do you keep running for a bit to make sure you've got some good distance? It turns out this thing's got some ranged attacks.
I would first and foremost, I would look towards the party and pull out that nice shiny spyglass to get a good view of the battle.
All right, beautiful.
I would say I told these fools to stay close to town. They wanted riches, but now they'll get riches. And I will pass my turn to Garmander instead of do anything.
Bless
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Bless you.
All right. So
Bless
I will
you.
trade your turn with Garmander.
But in the fiction, I'm watching this and I wish I had popcorn.
Nope, I traded with Mogi. What the hell? All right, hold on.
Just trade Mogi with Carmen. Oh yeah, never mind. Go ahead.
We'll get there eventually, dude. All right, hold on. We're almost there. And swap initiative. Who am I trading with? Garmander. Okay. Hey, we did it.
Garmander is a really powerful name. I think it's really strikes fear into the
All right, so
heart.
speaking of fear, Garmander, you're up.
Garmander, run away. I'm gonna try to leave here.
Okay.
I think I need to make an evade, and I'm not gonna use my human bullshit.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do my best here. So can you explain to me Boon and Bane stuff? Like do I have any of those?
So in the game 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, you can have advantage and disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Here they call that Boon and Bane. So Boon is advantage and Bane's disadvantage. But in this game, you can stack them infinitely, and they cancel each other out. So if you had 3 boons and 2 banes, you would have 1 boon.
Okay. So how do I apply? Like how do I get a boon? Like theoretically.
Different. Yeah, the fanspiration.
Gotcha.
You know, streaming the game, I guess. Having answering the question, having situational benefits. You know, there's equipment benefits, there's magic benefits. It really just depends. When an opponent is knocked prone, that is really nice because then you get a boon to attack a person who is prone,
You also do extra d6.
and you also deal an extra d6 damage. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good to
Okay.
know. All right. I'm gonna roll it then. I am dazed, so I have a bane. I have 1 bane on this.
All right.
We have what, 3 fanspirations?
Yes,
I made an action
Failed
for it.
by 1. I failed by 1. Damn.
right.
I guess I'm gonna push myself.
Okay. I'd
I
say
I
you're
don't
probably
know.
scared.
I don't know I don't know the.
So scared
confidence.
is not the same as frightened. Scared is like you're starting to feel afraid, but full on like fear is really bad in the system. But scared,
I'll do will.
yes,
I'm
scared is manageable. Okay.
I'm afraid. I've still
Oh.
failed. Okay.
Okay.
Come at me.
All right. So as you go to run away, the creature triggers an attack. It can't shoot slime ball, so it does a poison cloud. So you have to save against it's 10 meters. So that actually would hit Ingaret as well. All right, so I need the 2 of you to go against it. We'll go with the furthest one first. Ingaret, here we go. It fails.
Okay, this
by
is
1.
a con.
Yep.
All right. Just use my fucking boon too. All right.
All right, you
Nice.
succeed. All right, so you would be exhausted if you aren't already. Wait. Oh shit, I'm remembering something. When you would get a status effect that you already have and you don't have it, I believe you get a different status effect.
Okay, so I had angry, but now I get exhausted.
Okay. Well, yeah. So you hadn't gotten. Oh, you were outside the poison the last time. All right. So now you are exhausted from this poison. All right. So Garmander, this is for you.
Okay. Alrighty.
All right.
Oh.
Oh
okay.
shit.
Okay.
Oh, it might be the end here.
Oh, I saw that
I
one. It almost had a
succeeded.
one.
Damn.
All right. So wait, you succeeded, but it succeeded. So.
But it got the lower roll.
But it got the lower roll. Man, these opposed rolls are rough. If you both succeed, your action succeeds if the result is lower than or equal to your opponent's. If the opponent's is lower than yours, you fail. So yeah,
Yeah.
you're paralyzed.
All right. Dang.
But it's the end of your
All
turn.
right.
So do you make the con save?
Question: When does this happen? When I try to move, so I'm still stuck here?
Let's see. With the paralytic poison, I think it paralyzes you right away. Let me check.
Okay.
Paralyzing poison. You become exhausted and must make a con save roll each turn, not an action. If it fails, okay, yeah. So it says each turn. I would say it's at the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. If it fails, you can neither move nor perform actions. Okay, so since you just became
it's only for that round. So you
no,
make the con
bro,
save out of your...
the effect wears off after 1 stretch, or if you're given
No, but what I'm saying, so like if you fail, you can't either move or perform actions, not even free actions, that round.
Right. But then every round you still have to keep rolling.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
You, no matter what, until you stretch rest, you have to keep rolling every single round.
Oh yeah.
You can move, but then
for potentially 6 hours. Yeah, for potentially the next 6 hours. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so Garmander, you can stumble away, but you feel the paralytic poison going through your body.
Okay. I'll get over to here.
All right.
And would you say I don't get an action then?
No, you would get an action.
Okay, but I'm gonna be paralyzed at the end of this turn. Okay. Alrighty, sounds good to me. I'm gonna cast Fireball again.
Okay.
last hurrah at power level 2.
You could dash.
Oh, I could dash.
You could dash.
But I could also try to save my friend.
All right, what do you got to do?
Oh no.
You've got a dungeon to find? Okay.
Oh no. Dom, I'm so sorry. I dash.
Dang.
I'm sorry.
It's I mean, it is what it is.
And I get paralyzed.
Okay, you'll find out at the beginning of your next turn. Okay. That brings us to the creature. The creature's going to see what it gets up to this round. Is it pursuing? Well, with you running, yeah, I think it's gonna pursue. So it'll move 8 to get up onto Ingaret. And... Theft! The slimy creature launches a long tentacle at an enemy within 6 meters, snatching a weapon from their hand. The weapon is absorbed by the giant amoeba's body and can only be recovered by killing the beast. So I guess it takes your broadsword.
So I'm gonna bullshit you.
Uh-huh.
I do have a torch, and that's considered the weapon on the sheet.
Uh-huh. Is it in your hand? It says snatching a weapon from the victim's hand.
Oh, fuck. Well, okay,
Yeah.
you got me there.
All right.
I'll delete
Okay,
my
so
broadsword.
So the creature makes some sort of farting slime noises that translates to, I take your broadsword. And that is the creature's turn. Mogi, give me that constitution save, and also you will take a d6 points of damage.
The dragon.
Oh. Alright, so after you take the spore damage,
You are not paralyzed.
I'm dead.
oh. Well, you're not dead, you're at 0, right?
Yeah, I'm 0. Yeah.
So here's the thing, now that you're at 0, the real game starts. This is like beating Pokemon game, and now that you beat the Elite Four, you can play the real game. Alright, so
Right.
in this system, you can just be like, nah, dog, I'm gonna do this, and you can just pump yourself up, and just like a zombie, just get up and keep fighting. At 0.
Well, and I'm trained in persuasion, so
Well,
it's a
unfortunately,
will
it's
for
not about-
yourself.
Yeah, it's a will for
And I'm
yourself.
scared. Oh, and I have a boon.
But
Not
you
well,
actually are able to function this round, so...
All right, I'm gonna get angry and
Okay.
and try and give myself a. So I'm gonna do ill-tempered,
Feels like a legitimate reason to be upset.
and then I'm gonna give myself a boon on this will
Okay.
to counteract this. So one boon. Nope.
Okay, so you are unable to...
And I'm already angry now.
Yeah, rouse yourself. Alright. Unless you want to push it. Can you push this one? It's letting you
Yeah,
push it.
yes, let me push it. I could do sick or disheartened. I mean, I've been sitting inside this.
Alright, so
con is
if
really
you
bad,
suffer a condition you already have, you must choose another condition. If you have all 6 conditions, you instead lose a d6 willpower. If you were to suffer another one. And if you were
So I
out of
don't-
willpower, you lose hit points. Okay,
I
that's
still have sickly and disheartened to pick up.
Okay.
So we're gonna do disheartened and try and push it.
Okay.
Nope. All right. That's my turn.
Okay. Okay. That brings us to Fumble. You out of here, Fumble?
Yeah, like Sonic the Hedgehog, he rolls across the map. His last session, he just rolls away.
All right, fair enough.
This creature is going to roll to see what it gets up to. Slime Ball. Oh, it's good that you moved. I think you would have been in range for Slime Ball. Ingaret, here's a Slime Ball for you. 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are exposed to its stuff, so give me a con save.
So this thing automatically causing...
What's
Exhaustion.
the corrosive poison do?
Was it what?
The corrosive poisoning?
Corrosive poison is the less potent paralyzing poison. It's the potency 9 instead of the potency 12. Ooh, alright, so you both succeed, but it got the lower number, so you would gain paralyzed.
Oh,
Oh.
well.
Hey, you just gotta beat a con save at the beginning of your turn, and you can still move.
Alright, Catalina, they're catching up with you off map. I don't know what tales they tell you with their free actions, but with your spyglass, it doesn't look good.
I shake my head. I put the spyglass at my waist. I walk over to Garmander and I just start dragging her.
No.
Come on, let's go.
Wait,
Dang.
I have 4 more points of mana left. I can do one more fireball.
Don't you think? What do you think drew the creature here? Your filthy magic. Remember, she also has the same weakness as you.
You're right,
No.
it is filthy. You're completely correct.
No, I drag you through the mud, but I try not to mess up your hair, and I admire your tattoo. I do it.
Thank you. I'm fabulous.
Now it will be my turn. I will move
all right.
and dragging.
All right, Garman, did you have any intention of returning in the next round to try and save the day?
I didn't go off map on purpose, so
Uh-huh.
I technically was gonna just like take a step back, fireball, and then keep running.
Okay. In that case, Catalina, you sense some resistance. You try to drag them away. It feels like they're gonna go back. Try a little bit.
I'm gonna go back 2 meters. Don't worry. Just 2 meters.
Remember, you're paralyzed.
Oh, right.
We'll see, yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens in
We'll
this next
see.
round.
Yeah.
All right, so into round 4, Moggy, you're up first. Death save.
Here's my death roll.
Oof.
All right, it's a fail.
Okay. Do you want to try to
Okay.
rally yourself? Oh wait, first you gotta see if you can rally yourself, right? Because you're paralyzed.
Oh yeah, that's paralyzed as well.
All right, so give me a con save for the paralyzed.
All right, fail.
Okay. All right.
All right.
You gonna push it or just let it happen? Oh, also you would take another death save because you take damage on your turn.
Yeah. So that'll be another one.
All right. So you got
All
2
right.
out of 3.
We'll take sickly and push it.
Oh shoot. Okay. Oh
All
dang.
right.
Okay.
All right. No longer paralyzed.
All right.
We're
You gotta try to
we're gonna
rally
try-
yourself.
I'm gonna try to rally myself.
Okay. Oof.
All right, fail.
Oof.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Fumble. Do you even look back, or do you just keep like across the map?
I
He
get
keeps
the turn.
fumbling.
Okay.
I got the card.
Oh, you know what? I probably should.
Oh yeah, you could. Yeah. Hold on. Fumble will swap with Ingrid.
Okay, you're gonna swap with Ingrid? Okay.
Yeah, but he
Oh,
will
shit,
keep
sorry.
running when it does get to his turn.
Alright. Alright, Ingrid, it's you.
All right, so start of the turn. I gotta make a
Con save. Yeah. Or con check.
Yeah.
To function normally this turn. This is a very important one. There you go.
Oh,
Alright.
nice.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move away. So, we're gonna use
All right.
more
Human bullshit. The
Yep,
strongest
more.
power in the world. Okay.
human bullshit. That's gonna be.
What about your friend? They've been with you for so long. You look back past Mogi's body and you see your axe floating inside the amoeba. Sorry, your broadsword.
broadsword? It was the one thing that was kept in our family chest.
Oh
from
no, was that your
generations.
heirloom?
No, it wasn't my heirloom.
Okay.
I will. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna keep BSing performance pirouetting away from this creature.
Sure.
You got the willpower for it, so alright.
All right.
You succeed. Once again, like a well-trained NFL football player, you suddenly are light on your feet as you tippy-toe away from the creature.
Okay, so that doesn't spend my action, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then
Correct.
I will use my action to dash.
Alright. Oh man. The creature's pseudopod goes snap. Like, I can't believe this is happening. And I'm going to rule that you are too far away from the water. It's just going to go back home.
All right.
Alright.
Sorry, Moggy.
Sorry,
I tried on the first one, dragging
Yeah.
you away, but I didn't realize it was gonna. Well,
Alright.
first off, it was that fast.
At your discretion, we can end the fight.
All right.
Wait. Sorry, Dom. It's really at your discretion.
No, he's dead. He's done.
Okay.
As soon as his turn comes up, he's gonna take the D6 and die.
Alright. So, you guys escape.
Did he have the map, by the way?
Nope, I've got it.
Awesome.
I was thinking of that too. I was like, oh, I'm glad I kept the map.
Oh my god. Alright. So back to the landing page.
So those of us who are paralyzed, we're just gonna still be like this for the next 2 hours, 6 hours.
Yeah, I mean, you probably can't go too much further, honestly, if you are constantly in danger of, being like
Seizing up.
paralyzed. Yeah.
You know what the
So you
worst part is?
want to make camp?
Uh,
Well, I guess I'll ask again.
so.
Do you want to make camp? You want to make camp in the woods near the river or near the river?
Away from the river, please.
Away from the river? Okay. All right. Sounds
You know,
good.
Monkey did tell us to go to the river, so really,
It was his decision. You're right.
was
And
his
Oh my
the least,
god.
the least he could have done was leave his rations behind for
Now
us.
we're victim blaming.
God damn. All right. Let's see. Making camp. The player characters need to sleep at least one shift per day to avoid sleep deprivation. Out in the wilderness, each player character must make a bushcraft roll to find a suitable resting place. Anyone without a sleeping fur gains a bane to this roll. If it fails, the shift does not count as sleeping, which is really rough, nor can it be used as a shift rest. So, what you could do before you set camp is you could try to rest, right? You could use, you could do some recovery. That might be
okay.
a good plan. All right. So in that case, recovering from a damage, healing and resting. Lost HP and willpower points are recovered by resting. There are 3 kinds of rest. Round rest, which is like everyone having second wind, but, not great second wind. Stretch rest and shift rest. While resting, you cannot perform any actions that require die rolls or willpower. So round happens in combat. Stretch happens across a 6-hour period of time. And then shift resting is like a short rest, essentially. So you try, and then the heads of display says, you can shift rest here. There are no enemies nearby. No, wait, that's the shift rest. So stretch rest is the short rest. Okay. So short rest lasts for only one stretch of time, which is like 10 minutes or so, an hour. During a stretch rest, you heal a d6 or 2d6 if someone else is tending to you. So if there's somebody who wants to use a healing roll to try and help someone else recover 2d6, they can. That's up to you. It looks like 2 of you are undamaged and 2 of you are damaged. So
Yeah.
the 2 of you that are undamaged may want to pick someone and try to help heal them.
I've got a 4 healing. I'm not sure I'd be inclined to try to do that for somebody.
Well,
Oh.
plus, if you do stretch rest, you get rid of a condition.
Oh, that's fair.
Or
Okay, so
yeah.
all right, so everyone's looking out for themselves. That's fine. All right, you recover a d6 d6 hit points. So roll a d6 and heal that much. And you can get rid of 1 condition. And if you have your special token with you, you can quickly describe to us how you meditate upon it, and that would allow you to recover from a second condition.
You can do that once per session, right?
Yep, once per session.
You're talking about the memento?
Yeah, the memento, yeah.
Ingrid.
That could...
Oh,
okay. Yeah, go for it.
Oh, Ingrid kind of just slumps down next to a tree, and from their pack they pull out a smoking pipe. They just kind of look at it. It's intricately carved, and they just kind of rub along the carvings and just mother under their breath, Father. That's it.
Lovely. All right. Anybody else using their memento charge for the session to recover from a second condition?
Yes.
Okay. What do you got for us?
Catalina takes out her silver medallion given to her from Thorpe, and she remembers a scene where the house is on fire, and she asks him, "Where's my father?" And he gets on his knees, and he's far younger at this point in time, and he's like, "This is your father now." And he gives me the medallion. He says, "Magic is filthy and dangerous. I had no choice but to put him down."
Oh!
And,
Damn. I did not... wow.
Yeah, my eye opens wide, and one of them is got scorched by the wildfire from the magical mishap. And he gives me his eye patch, and he tells me, "Remember this." And I just asked him one thing: just take me as far away from the land as possible. And he took me to my first pirate ship, where we set sail for new horizons to leave our past life behind.
That's good shit, bro. That's good shit. Have you considered being a DM? I mean, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. No, just kidding. No, that was awesome. All right, so you recover from a second condition. Garmander, do you have a
Sure.
memento?
Yeah, my memento is a ragged old journal, it looks like.
Okay.
So Garmander will take out his journal and he'll start writing in it, and basically he'll take notes about how his magic killed our duck friend and how evil it is and how awful magic is, and this is just another example how awful magic is and should be banned.
Nice. All right. So you work on your manifesto and recover from a second condition.
My magical manifesto, if you will.
Fumble the tree walker. Do you contemplate your memento?
He does. He unwraps
Okay.
from around his neck a pair of trusty old shoes. As a halfling, he doesn't need shoes because obviously
Okay.
halfling. And he thinks about how his duck friend also probably didn't need shoes, and how they've been immediately eaten. But fortunately, he has his map, and he looks at the old shoes and he nods. Good times.
It's beautiful. All right. Now that you have rested, those who are dealing with the paralytic poison, it starts to fade from your body. The places where you were hit by the creature burn like jellyfish stings and leave behind a red, blistered flesh. But it is time now for the hardest part of the game, setting up your camp. So, as you guys are setting up camp, Garmander Redeye, some might say the anti-Garmander, you heard that there were people looking for this place, and you couldn't find anyone crazy enough to go looking for these ruins. So when you showed up late, literally to the party, you asked around, and you heard that their intention was to follow the road and the river northwest. Fortunately, they seem to be moving very slowly for some reason, and you were able to overtake them.
Right. Yeah, we can also say that maybe she, being the thief that she is, was seeing like, okay, there's a group here. Let's see how they do.
Oh no! And then you were just gonna collect all their loot from their dead bodies? Oh man, that's grim.
I mean, she her weakness might. Oh.
All right, what's the establishing shot here?
All right, she comes in. See here. Yeah, I guess while they're like setting up camp and she's watching them to see how they do, she's now realizing that they're rallying a bit. She comes in and says, "I heard you were going on this thing. I'm sorry I was late. Just meant to but I caught up. So is everybody okay?"
No. Well, you've made great timing because someone just died, so you can have their gold when we find it. Welcome aboard.
Oh, perfect. My name's Garmander, by the way.
Oh, wonderful. My name's also Garmander.
Small world out there.
Are we related?
Garmander is a family name, so it is completely possible. I suppose to differentiate, you can call me Shadowbringer.
You can call me Red Eye.
Wonderful.
Fumble the tree walker. You can't help but notice this technique. You've seen this technique before, where you just tell them that you belong and they accept you.
Yeah, Fumble looks over at new Garmander and just nods with respect.
New Garmander. Oh my god. So we got York and New York. Fantastic. All right.
It's Garmanders and then Garmander.
It's the pronunciation. That's the difference.
Oh, old Garmander, fantastic.
You could be like Charmanders that just pronounce your names differently. Like there's a little bit more emphasis on one syllable or another. Oh my god. Yeah, level up and you could be a Garmelian. Awesome. Good job, Will. All right, so time to set up camp. The player characters need to sleep at least once per shift. Blah blah blah. I need bushcraft rolls from everybody. First question: does anybody own a tent?
I guess could I have bought a field a sleeping fur? I had the gold for it.
Yeah.
Back up. Okay.
Yeah, it's assumed that a character that has never been played before that just shows up in an adventure had an opportunity to go to the town at some point. All right.
For
Beautiful.
Remind me what happens when we fail this roll. I'm wondering if I should use adaptive again.
If you adaptive, you just have to bullshit and have the willpower, I guess. Just bullshit and have the willpower. If you fail, you don't get to sleep, so you become sleep deprived, which is a pretty bad side effect. That's why I was asking if there's a tent, because somebody succeeding at bushcraft to set up a tent makes it so that other people don't have to make a bushcraft roll. That's how powerful tents are. All right. So, anyways, if you don't, so let's see. All right. If you don't have a sleeping fur, you have a bane on the result. Otherwise, you just go for it. So, there is also keeping watch, and then dangerous locations. Okay. So yeah, let's see those rolls, and I will see if anything interesting happens that night.
I'm gonna try to use my adaptability. And I'm gonna try to use a skill spot hidden to bullshit trying to find the best hidden sleeping spot that we've chosen to make camp at.
Okay. Wait. What skill are you swapping out for this?
Spot hidden.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. To
All
find
right,
a hidden spot. Okay. If you have willpower, do you have willpower left?
I do. Yes.
All right. Fantastic.
I am going to use my bullshit adaptive for beast lore and try and see if I can find an area that is less likely to be investigated by creatures.
I will accept this bullshit. I feel like years of skill challenges has prepared you guys for this game. Oh, guys.
Yeah, I failed. So-
Okay. All right.
Guess
I mean,
don't
you
sleep.
okay. Let me know if anyone successfully sleeps tonight.
Okay, I'm going to use
well,
my.
Oh, what?
Go ahead.
I was going to
Uh,
use my adaptive as well. So
Oh, yeah, go for it. What is your adaptive?
I'm going to use acrobatics to find a high ground, probably sleep in like a comfortable tree or something like that. Or I can use hunting to find a good spot where creatures would lay, but are no longer.
Yeah, I would accept either one. Keep in mind you do have to pay the 3 willpower, and yeah. If you don't get the benefits of sleeping, you might not be able to get the benefits of the recovery. So let's see what happens.
That's the scary part, yeah.
Yeah.
Do hunting because it just sounds cooler.
You know what? I will push this. And I'll go with scared because I saw a duck get slurped into a big amoeba. And I don't want that to happen this night.
You also lost your broadsword to it.
I also did lose my broadsword.
Okay, good job. So the two of you, using the power of human bullshitting, you guys are able to find areas that seem less traveled by animals and maybe safer overall. So you can rest a bit easier that night. Right.
So
They're always
can we
sentient.
use? Oh, sorry. Go for it.
Oh, no, you're good.
Can we use the round rest now?
I think that's only in combat.
Where's line combat? Okay.
Are you? Yes, round rest is only in initiative.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And then the other rest, I think maybe is only at a sanctuary, or if the DM says it's a safe place for you to rest. Okay. So I would say out here in the wild, you're probably not going to get a shift rest in. You're just going to reset your meter for sleepiness. Because you guys are now, ways outside of the only known safe sanctuary in this area. All right. While you are resting, I will roll to see if there are any encounters. Okay. All right. During the night. During the night, you hear the screeching of hundreds, if not thousands, of bats. And then you hear the sound of what sounds like deer or elk crying out in fear and pain, and then they are abruptly silenced. And then you hear the screams of the bats. And it sounds like a multitude of tiny demons screaming out their victory. All right. Other than that, if you pass your check, you sleep well, and you recharge your sleepometers. Okay.
Oh, the
Let us
paralyzed
continue
goes
the
away,
journey.
right?
Yes, the paralyzed is gone. Oof. Okay, so it does look like there are some ruins up ahead. Do you want to swing by and check those out, or do you want to continue to follow the river further out and see if you find the ruins or the the entrance to the ruins elsewhere?
Hear me out. We just sleep the entire day.
I don't know about that. I mean, if you're gonna do that, then I'm going hunting by myself.
I'm just putting it out there. Pretty tapped on
Mm.
willpower for my magical spells. So
I need another weapon. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be bashing things with a shield.
You think there might be some more weapons inside that
That
those
ruins up
ruins
ahead.
over there?
That's what I was thinking.
Might be something valuable in there. She licks her lips.
maybe there's like a willpower potion in there. Those exist in the system, right? I think that makes sense.
I mean, if you believe hard enough, right? Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Hey, if we get into a fight, you can rest and you can take that second wind.
That's true.
Get...
Someone fight me real quick. Hang on.
I don't think we're rolling initiative for that.
Oh yeah, I'm kidding.
I vote for going up ahead.
Yeah, let's go see if we can find anything.
Okay, so you're gonna detour from your and see if these are the correct ruins.
Sure.
Okay.
One, they might be the correct ruins, and two might be a shelter to actually sleep.
Fair. All right.
So who here has actually like successfully done an adventure before? Just out of curiosity.
What kind of adventure you're talking about?
I'm just like picking from the mission board and stuff. Has anyone done one of these before? This is my first one.
Nope. I'm new. I just got
Right.
to town.
Okay, alright. So I'm trying to get a poll if anyone has been successful in these missions before. Because I'll be honest with you guys, that's just kind of rough. Starting to think adventuring is not a very safe profession.
What?
I don't know. It's just coming to me now. But I'm having the thought.
That's why adventuring is not a profession.
Wait,
I
what?
guess you're right. That's true.
Oh.
I mean, in the first stage of Magic, it kind of was, you know.
That's a profession like the class. Like,
yeah.
Honestly, that was a joke. Okay, I got it. I get it now. I get it.
Ignorant, are you good with knives at all? Like daggers?
It is not one of the skills I was trained on, unfortunately. I am good with crossbows and
How about
swords.
regular bows?
No. Didn't do so well with archery.
Fair enough. I have an extra bow, and I have a dagger. You could use a torch.
I do have a torch, so I'm just gonna have to roll with that for now.
Oh, if you have an extra bow. No, never mind.
Okay.
I have
Alright.
a wand. Do you want to stab people with a wand?
I think I'm better off with a shield.
Alright, well, I just thought it off.
Does dueling do anything in this system?
Other options?
There's a
it's
feat.
just
There's a feat for
options?
dual wielding.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because, like, weapons have features, so... or traits. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right, let's go to the ruins and get something off of this day.
All right, sounds good. I'm going to, let's see, view, page navigation, page display. All of these files, the PDFs they provide, are set to view 2 pages at once, which I just can't. I can't understand why anybody who makes a PDF would think that's appropriate, but that's okay. All right. So, let's see. As you approach, okay. You see off in the distance the remains of a stone tower at the top of a hill. So I guess here. You would reach that after, 1 shift of travel. And if someone could, since you're going a bit off-road, if somebody could Pathfinder that for me, I just need a bushcraft from your most qualified individual.
I'm at a 10.
Or a human willing to spend 3 willpower and bullshit while they're good at pathfinding.
Pathfinding. Let me see.
Best I could give you is a 12.
Yeah, right now I currently have a 10 bushcraft.
I have a 10 in bush. No, I have a 6 in bushcraft, so that's probably not great.
I think that trust fumble, and we're the only people that have come back from some form of skirmishes. I would give him my spyglass and be like, use this to find a way. And I would volunteer him as the lead if he's down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All this talk about the spyglass. Oh, it does give a boon to bushcraft for leading the way during journeys. Beautiful. Okay.
All right.
Is there any way of like helping or providing assistance to give people boons in this system?
Yes, I do believe there is a way to help each other. Let's see. Help. Boons and bans. Genes with underscore external factors help or hinder. Help from others. One other player character or NPC can help you succeed at a dice roll. This must be declared before you roll any die. It must also make sense in the story. The individual helping you must be physically present and have the capacity to support your action. The DM has final say. Strong design. When someone helps you with a roll, you get a boon. In combat, helping counts as an action. By helping someone else, you lose your own action that round. NPCs can help each other just as player characters can. Only one character can help a roll. So I would say that for bushcraft, for pathfinding, you have to be trained in bushcraft to help someone else.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try and help. I'll help fumble. So
All
we
right,
get 2
fumble.
boons.
Hell yeah, rolling with 2 boons, baby.
All right. Let's see what we get, guys.
Thank
Good
God.
thing that 5.
Hey, all right. So you do manage to keep the silhouette of the tower in sight, even though it begins to rain. And as the rain pelts down, it is not unpleasant. It's sort of like a mid-temperature, not too cold, not too hot, and not too heavy. But it's like a constant like drizzle that just keeps up for hours as you are exploring, and the humidity of the area starts to kind of cause mist to rise up here and there. But thanks to your check, you are able to find a path that leads to this structure. I guess the question then is, as you're exploring and you find a path, ancient but recently cut back. So apparently this was a path that nature reclaimed. Others have found it and have since chopped down nearby vegetation and sort of revived the path a bit. It winds up the steep stone hill that looks out over the surrounding lowlands. And I guess I can put you on this map. And let's see, where are you guys at? Here we go. And you're no longer paralyzed there, old Garmander.
No, I'm not. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so you could remove that. Okay. I'll bring you guys over to this map. And let me see, what does it call this? Oh.
Before heading up, maybe we should use the spy class and look around, see if we observe anything
Ooh,
around the
okay.
area. So yeah, Fumble would be trying to use the spyglass to look around, peer, see if you can see through any type of slits or openings or whatnot, just to, you know,
There's
see
any
if something's gonna jump
occupants.
out at us. Yeah, occupants.
Could training and awareness help him with this?
Awareness? Yes, because spot hidden is essentially investigation, and
or spot hidden.
awareness. Yeah, awareness is
Either one.
perception.
Okay. I'm
Mechanically.
being his spotter.
Okay.
Fair.
A literal spotter. All right.
Mechanically, I guess the question being is, even though the spyglass doesn't say that it helps with this, could it theoretically help with this?
I would say that with the rain getting on the lens and the tightness of all the vegetation and the bumpiness of the terrain, it's not going to be too much help here.
All right, fair enough.
Yep.
All right. So the one from the spotter, actually, what does new Garmander have for awareness? Out of curiosity.
10.
10. I got 11. All right, let's give it a try.
Hey, okay. So as you listen and look around, you don't see anything too dangerous.
Lightly dangerous?
No, just the terrain itself, which looks like if you deviated too much from the path, there are a lot of thorns and briars in the vegetation, and with the rain, the rock looks like it would be very slippery to climb.
He relays the information and passes back the spyglass to Catalina.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. All right,
You see new Garmander eyeing that spyglass, but then turns away.
It is very valuable. All right, I'll add some clouds and a little bit of rain.
So, shall we go ahead?
Yeah.
Come now, old Garmander. I won't have a mage at my back.
Sorry,
Damn.
I just sat back down. I'm coming. Sorry.
Any delicious looking vegetation about?
Oh, I need a bushcraft for that, buddy.
Oh, okay. He's
I think you know what a crit fumble is gonna do.
Yeah, I know. Oh, actually, were we supposed to consume a ration when we slept?
Yes.
Sure.
That's important, yeah.
But yeah, we don't know if you guys are ever going to find rations again, so this is a good point.
This is a normal thing.
Just one, right, for the long rest, or we need more?
Each ration counts as 1 day of food.
Yeah,
Great.
one ration per day.
Come on, you louts, keep up.
Right, sorry, you don't have to be mean about it. I got little legs.
Oh, another thing too, you would notice that. Wow, I completely forgot about this. Newcomer also has a limp when they walk.
Is it the same exact limp or?
No, this one's a little bit more skulky.
Oh, skulky. What's a skulky limp look like?
What you call it? Smeagol. A little bit.
Meagle! Oh my god. Well, that's a thing. Okay.
Boy.
That is a thing. Okay.
That's
Oh.
the Lord of the Rings guy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm grabbing something real quick.
I know Lord of the Rings. I've seen
Fumble's
it.
a halfling, or
They're a human,
Fumble's
right?
Fumble's a halfling.
Oh, Fumble's halfling. Yeah.
Yeah, Fumble's a halfling.
Newgarmander's a human.
what do your halfling eyes see?
I see a keep.
She finally recognizes the keep.
Beautiful. Let's see. Well, yeah, this keep you could attempt a myths and legends check. All right. Yeah, you don't remember shit about this place. That's okay though. All right, you may continue your journey.
I see the entrance up ahead.
Hmm.
Looks like it's a broken door.
Oh, good. You know, I took a spell to open doors. I'm glad it's useless.
Well, there could be doors on the side that aren't broken.
No,
Oh.
this is good. This just proves magic is worthless and filthy.
That's a big tree. Or at least the
sorry.
remains of one.
I don't know. I've had
Yes.
bad experience with spooky trees.
So you see,
That the ancient gate of this fortress has been shattered and broken. Time has taken its toll after the initial damage, and nature has reclaimed most of the stonework and the frame of the gate. The metal, choked with vines, is also in an ongoing process of disintegration from rust. Looking beyond, you see that in the center of the fort's courtyard, there is a massive gnarled tree. The tree looks quite ominous. Its leafless branches seem to be moving much faster than a tree's supposed to move, but perhaps it is from the wind that is blowing. You see an old barracks. The walls seem to be intact, and there is a door that is closed. You also see over here, it looks like some sort of like training, like target kind of deal. You see that there are stairs. Maybe you see that. I don't know. I guess not from here.
Not from here, no.
Okay, so yeah, you also see that there is a tower to the northeast, and that there is no longer a door on the tower, but that the tower does seem to be in relatively good shape, though the eastern side of the tower is crumbling away. All right.
Does it look like it was a break-in or breakout?
It looks like it was smashed in. Like whatever was garrisoned here, definitely this place came under attack.
Okay.
It does, I would say, yeah, I could take a bushcraft from one of you if you'd like. Give me a bushcraft check.
I think someone said they had a 12.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, whichever one I see, the first one I see in the chat, I'll accept it.
okay.
Alright.
I guess it's ass. I'll go for
Alright.
it. Bushcraft. Oof.
Okay, yeah. You guys are not sure as a group. That kind of represents the group's consensus about the tree. Like, what the hell's going on with the tree?
All right.
Do you think I
Well,
should shoot the tree while we're all away from it first?
Can't hurt.
Just to see what happens, you know. Maybe it's magic and it's evil.
I agree. He will aim the bow, aim his bow at this tree,
All right.
and take a shot.
I'm going to
All
raise
right.
my shield.
Give me an attack roll against the tree.
All right, let me go to my bow and roll. Oh my gosh, my dice rolls
Oof.
today. It's been
All right,
terrible.
so you fire at the tree, and maybe it's just a trick of the eyes, but it almost seems like it moves out of the way of your arrows, or maybe the wind just catches the arrow and sends it flying off course.
The weather, the rain, the winds, terrible.
Mm.
Do you guys want to go in, or?
Well, I need a weapon.
Kind
There-
of peeking through the front door
Okay.
and like looking around.
I think we do
Is
have
it-
lean around corners too.
Yeah.
Are you serious? There's a hole in
We
the
do-
wall here. All right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a little tiny bitty hole.
That-
I can't
We
really
got-
see anything in there, but
Okay.
Did
Does anybody hear that noise?
Yeah.
that's when that's when you lean. It does that noise.
Oh,
That's
well,
You know?
that's terrible. We're gonna have to. I'll have to go to setting. Ah! Stop leaning, for the love of God, please. Oh my God. When did that start?
It's been like that for a while actually. There's a setting to turn it off.
Okay. All right. Actually, while you guys are thinking about it, I'm gonna go into the settings right now and find it. All right. Let's see. Token lean. God damn.
You okay? You gonna make it?
Let's see. I don't need to know when you're leaning. I don't give a shit about that. Allow leaning in combat. Sure. The same Pathfinder. All right. It shouldn't make any more noise now, at least for me. Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
it's
yeah.
gone.
All right.
Fum would like to stealthily move around the perimeter, trying not to make any
all right.
noises.
Give me
Yeah.
a stealth check.
Garman wants to use their eyes to see if they can spot anything that's hidden.
All right. Fair enough.
Amazing. I'm just the worst today. I roll too high.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So fumble. You locking it in? Yeah.
Yeah, it is what
All
it
right.
is.
So as fumble is moving, a number of things happen all at once. So, Ingaret, you see, I'm pretty sure, I'm looking through your miniature. You see this snoozing in the tower, and it was snoozing, but fumble, trying to be extra sneaky, is of course not being sneaky enough. No one else was trying to be sneaky, so it's probably not Fumble's fault, but you could probably blame Fumble if you wanted to. The noise of your companions is loud enough that one eye of the ogre opens, and as it does, from across the distance, it locks that one eye with you, then opens another, and begins to lumber to its feet.
I think we have company, y'all.
Hey, at least we're not
Alright.
surprised this time.
Hey, how about somebody tries to negotiate with the creature and we don't get into a fight?
Oh, do we have a bard anywhere? Damn, he got eaten by the amoeba, huh? Oh well. Wait, am I a charisma character?
As a mage, I don't.
I
No,
do
I
have. I have a
so.
10, but I don't know if that's very good.
All right, I'm curious how this is gonna work. Let's see. I'm gonna draw.
Also, probably don't have a lot of language.
Actually, I have all of the language. I
Oh,
have
if
12
it-
language.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Everybody
able to talk
moving
to
so
him.
everybody moving so slow. Everybody moving so slow.
I don't want to go in. I'm staying out. I'm staying out here. I have no mana.
I
Well, now you're in a
mean,
fight. You can rest and get one.
this is a pretty
true.
cool fort. This is a pretty cool fort, guys. I'm just saying, man. It's a pretty cool fort. All right, so we're gonna be in initiative. We'll put it on tents for now, and we'll see where we go from there.
How high is the ceiling, or is there a ceiling at all?
It says open to the elements, or
Yes, the courtyard is where you guys are.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
feel like Ingrid should probably go first because Ingrid can actually see what's going on.
All right, so these are the cards that it dealt out to everyone.
7, 8, 9, 10, 10.
Yeah. All right. So we'll begin.
How do I pop the box out again? Apologies.
Right click on
right
the
click.
cross swords.
Right-click the swords.
Thank you.
I could probably see if combat focus works for this too. I would allow you to see both chat and the thing without popping it out. But all right, Fumble, you're up first.
Is that it probably makes more sense for Ingrid to go first because.
Okay, so you're gonna trade. Oh, okay. You guys are like the same initiative, but yeah, I got you. Oh, you know what? Maybe I didn't recall the card. Listen, I'm gonna trust the system. It's fine. So we'll swap initiative with Ingrid. All right, Ingrid, you're up first. It refuses to swap it because alphabet. All right. So what do you do?
Ooh, man. It's an ogre, everyone. Don't know if anyone has any knowledge on these creatures. Ingrid will move up to here.
Okay.
And we'll call out to the creature. We aren't looking for a fight. Just looking for a place to rest briefly.
Okay. Good news. Ogres don't count as monsters in combat, but as NPCs. So that's good. All right. As you call out to the creature, you can go. Yeah, this will be an action, and this would be if you are telling the truth, right? It wouldn't be. It would not be bluffing. This would be persuasion, I guess.
I am not looking for a fight. I just would like to get some equipment from this place. So I will roll a persuasion.
All right. I will point out to you that this is the first stage of magic, so these creatures are considered to be, pretty damn evil, right? Like like just the worst creatures.
Oh yeah, that's totally understandable. All right.
Okay.
That's a success.
All right. As you call out to the ogre, the ogre looks back at you and says, "You couldn't be my wife."
Oh. Well, this thing is an asshole.
Okay. I guess play would pass the Fumble.
All right, these stairs here.
Yeah.
Do they just go
I mean,
up,
technically, it was a success. Like he won't kill you. You could be his wife. Like.
I mean, I just say take the deal. I mean, at this point,
Listen,
maybe he'll give you a weapon.
Here's some tips on playing alignments. If a woman shows any interest in you, she wants to be your wife. Evil alignment.
Yep.
Yep. All right.
These stairs, do they just go up to like the battlements?
Yes, they go up to the battlements. Yes.
Bubba would like to go up to the battlements.
Type. Okay. All right. So the battlements are nice 20 feet up.
And then he.
Well, 20 feet. My bad. So let's see meters to feet. So it'll be what we'll say 12, 15.
12. Yeah. 12. No, sorry, 8.
8 would be. Oh yeah, 8 times 3 would be 24. Yeah. So we'll do 8 meters. All right. So you're 8 meters up.
All right. Now, can he try to hide around this moss and green stuff because he's filthy and he's a halfling?
So I love these kind of rough maps because it lets us kind of explore a bit. I'm going to say that these are vines and shit that are growing from the ground up and from up down. So it's almost like if it was Baldur's Gate 3, you could use that as like a ladder to get up and down. Yeah.
So you're saying he can't use a tie?
Yeah. From the ground where it's growing on all the rocks, that would have been good cover. Up here, there's not anywhere to hide.
Ah, fair enough.
But you're up high.
Yeah, he is up high.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it would be bannerment if you were shooting outside the fort, but.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess then he. I don't know.
Dash action.
Yeah, I guess he'll just try to get as close to towards this, so he could kind of leap down if he had to.
All right.
That'll just be the whole turn.
Okay. Play passes to New Garmander.
Alright. Garman is gonna, I guess, run over here and hide.
Okay.
In his
Behind
brush.
those aforementioned vines and rocks. Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
And here's
All right. You disappear from sight, I guess. And sort of a sound effect. All right. Play passes to the ogre. The ogre will stand up with a free action. And then he is going to use some of his movement to sort of stand on the front step of his house, and he's going to shout, "Ooh, we've got company!" And as he does, Ingaret, on the other side of this door, you hear the squeals of goblins and the aru of a warg.
Oh,
God damn.
uh-oh. The Black Arrow.
The Black Arrow
And
has to go to
then-
work.
He's gonna start heading towards his new wife.
Because she said that she wanted to live with him and loves him and cherishes him. Alright, so he can move a total of 20 this turn, which will be more than enough to bring him to melee a distance with you.
Great.
Alright. Catalina, you're up. He does smile at you as he approaches. He remembers his friend said, if you ever try to get a human girlfriend, try to look as unassuming as possible. So he smiles, shows you all of his teeth and his tusks. You see that they're stained with blood, and many of them have like rot. Like that, he takes care of himself. So Catalina, what now?
I lift my eye patch and I wink with the eye that's missing.
Oh man, okay. 2 wives.
Battlescar wife. He can appreciate that, game. All right, so this is how the harem begins. I'm going to move by the ogre's side. Buy 1 wife and you can have 2.
Oh damn! All right, is this?
Have we just accepted this? I mean, we can leave. You can leave you here. It's okay.
Real talk, is this a bluff or are you waiting?
She is bluffing for now because
Okay.
she wants to get behind the goblins when they start attacking the friends because she wants to kill those goblins.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, so give me a bluff to see if this guy falls for your wiles.
Okay. What do I have? Do I have anything to bullshit this better? I don't know. Oh, no. All right.
Let RNGesus decide. There you go. Okay, he says. He starts drooling a little bit, and he's like, 2 wives. Good.
I'm gonna do the unthinkable now. Did that take my action?
Yeah, that would be your action because you're, influencing the world around you with your skills.
Got you. I'll just want to know if I double move or not. So I'll just move regular then,
Okay.
which for me is 12.
All right, you saunter towards him.
And just tell him, who needs what was ever in here when you've got a big, strong man by your side?
Oh man. Okay. He blushes. He turns sort of a ruddy brown on his cheeks and his nose. Like this is. Is he dreaming? This is incredible. Hume wives. This is perfect. All right. Old Garmander. You didn't know. You didn't know that
yeah,
that pirate girl was into
crazy.
this. Okay.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna take a step forward.
Okay.
Not into husbands by chance, are you? Just checking.
He says, yeah, more to merrier.
Cool, wonderful. I have a question about spaces.
Okay.
So, are we aware that there is probably more baddies behind the store here?
Yeah.
Okay. So if something was to block this door in this space, would they be able to leave still diagonally?
No, they'd have to, kill their way out.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to wait before I do this. We're not planning to go through that door at all, party, because there's a bunch of goblins behind there,
Well,
right?
now I'm not.
Okay, excellent.
You're gonna be coming out.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
so-
cast Pillar.
Okay, dope.
So what this does, it lasts for a shift.
Oh my god. Okay.
The spell raises a pillar 3 meters high and 1 meter wide. Oh,
Okay.
1 meter wide. Does that mean it's not
Ooh,
even?
I'd say
1
I'd
meter,
say
never
one meter wide is half a square.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
half a
I would say
square.
I would say that
Damn.
small creatures like goblins
Yeah.
would be able to get past it. Yeah.
Nope, that makes complete sense. Didn't read it was 1 meter until just now. Okay.
sort of
Okay.
enhance it.
Whew, I
Is
don't
there a
think
way to make
so.
it bigger?
Hang on, let me check.
There are
gotta-
there are some advancements if you bump it up a rank.
For each additional power level, the height of the pillar increases by 3 meters, which can mean more falling damage. So it only
the
increases
height.
the height, not the width.
Okay.
Bummer.
Well, yeah, might stop the ward. That's a fair
Yeah,
point.
I don't want to talk, but yeah.
Yeah, I could still do it if you think it'd be helpful for the warg. I'll be honest though, I got 1 spell, so this will be it before I wait outside, because I don't have any damaging magical tricks or anything.
All right. What do you before you wait outside? Oh my god. All right. That's what you gonna do.
I guess I'm gonna just you know what? Can I use the hide? Is a hide action a thing?
Yeah, stealth.
All right, I'm gonna try to stealth over here. Just
Okay.
I could go there and recover
Come
the
in,
willpower.
come in.
oh, you're right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
recover
yeah.
willpower. Right,
You
right.
can just
Thanks,
duck around the
Patrick.
corner. Okay. So
Awesome.
you use your
Thanks.
once per combat to get back some willpower. Okay.
Yep, that's my
All
turn.
The ogre sees you duck behind the gate and says, "Him shy." And that ends this first round. In this next round, I will add these other jabronis to the initiative. All right. All the goblins will just operate on 1 initiative. So here we go. All right, Fumble, you're up first, and the
Oh,
ogre is last. Oh, this could be quite advantageous.
He looks about to his companions. Should he just take this fucking ogre out?
I mean, probably, right?
I mean,
All
the
right.
ogre
Got it.
seems smitten with Catalina and I.
Yeah, honestly, if we don't have to fight, why should we fight? Can we
I
just
would-
ask him for weapons and rations and leave? Like,
Well, I was gonna ask him if he needs the goblins at all. If he has 2 beautiful women.
true. Cook. Yeah, go ahead and cook. Go for it.
Smash
Oh,
the
right, so
goblin.
Fumble, are you gonna trade
Oh wait,
initiatives in?
I guess yeah. Fumble just I don't know. Is there like delay or just trading initiatives?
It's trading initiative, yeah.
Okay. Then
Remember,
I
you
guess-
can also swap with monsters, and monsters can swap with you, and you don't need permission. You just need to be ahead of them in the initiative.
So wait,
So-
if we traded with the ogre and he
He'd have to, he'd have to go first, yeah.
Oh, but then I'd have to go last. But that's probably fine. All right, yeah. Let's trade with the ogre and see what happens.
This-
Interesting
Oh,
choice.
okay.
'Cause he's still friendly towards us right now, I suppose, right? Like,
Yeah,
I don't
so
know.
we-
I don't know if you call that friendly.
Yeah, I don't
He's-
know.
I guess you could call it friendly.
we can call it friendly. If you, so
Okay.
that way.
Let's see. All right. He will. Yeah. Okay. He will point to Fumble up on the wall because he's lost track of New Garmander, and he will say, "Who's that?"
Friend. He can
Okay,
be
and then
friend.
he is going to I guess he's going to try and grab you so that he can take you back to his tower and you guys can get married. So let's see. Boons and Banes. All right, here we go. Grappling in the system is like a mess, though. You like roll around on the ground together and stuff, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, sure. I don't. One thing that they didn't do in the tell me in the rules is when you swap with someone, does that someone have to take the turn? Or can
I mean,
they
I guess
immediately?
they
I think
can-
they.
I guess
I
they
feel like
can
they would
swap.
have to, right? If somebody like Uno reversed you to make you have to go. Waiting on your turn in the round, you can choose to wait. This means that you swap initiative cards and therefore places in the turn order with another creature. You can swap cards with other player characters as well as NPCs, or groups of NPCs acting on the same turn, and they cannot refuse the trade. However, you cannot swap initiative cards with anyone who has already had their turn, who themselves chose to wait for another turn. I feel like if you've been traded to, it doesn't say it here, but if you've been traded to, they have to take the new initiative. All right, yeah. He says, I guess he'll just use his action to like impress you guys. And he'll be like, my name, Chod, Warlord. You will be my wives. I have many goblins that work for me and my own fortress. I gather strength, then take over the region. All right, and then he is going to roll a performance. Yeah, roll performance. Oh shit! And honestly, girls, he's pretty confident that he's gonna. It sounds like he's really got his shit together. It's pretty.
Man who has a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Bite my lip.
God dang it. God dang it.
So he will stand between the two of you.
So that you can admire him from both sides. All right, Catalina, to you.
Okay. God damn it. She's impressed. All right. I would ask the ogre, and even if it's my turn,
Oh, it's your turn. Yes.
well, what I mean is like if it takes my action,
Oh yeah.
I would tell the ogre. And what would you? No, that sounds really suspicious. It sounds too sus to ask. I was gonna say, what would you have your wives do? But anyways, what I mean to ask is like, what do we see going forward from here? Like, what happens next if we join this union he has?
Oof. Okay, yeah, I got you. Okay. Yeah. So as your free action, you could ask that question. Yeah. Since that's not going to influence anything directly, right? You're just,
Okay,
you know,
good.
yeah. So as your free action, you ask him, you know, what does this mean for, you know, what does it mean to be a wife of Chud? All right. So Chud chuckles and says, "You are both wrong. You will make me many strong half-ogre sons to rule my army. It is your privilege."
Okay. Now, if it takes my action, I would further push this. And are all the goblins tribes united, or are some of them against you?
Ooh, okay, so that would be getting some info. Okay. Yeah, so let's see. I don't think you need to. Well, yeah, give me a persuasion, because this is, you know, he doesn't want to reveal any weaknesses to his new wife. You know what I'm saying?
Bartering or bluffing? Because there's no persuasion.
Ooh, yeah, bartering actually sounds kind of hype for this. I would allow bartering or persuasion.
Okay, I'll definitely go with the barter.
Okay.
Try to sell him on my position.
Yeah.
Do I
You gonna push it?
It's a pretty scary situation you're in.
I think I would push it because, and I would lean into angry. I could choose my condition on it.
Yeah, that's true. As
Yeah.
long as it makes sense for what you're doing. Yeah.
Because I'm really furious with the other goblin tribe, but I'm willing to set apart that not all goblins are the same.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna put an angry condition on me for this
All right.
and push it.
Okay.
Ooh. There you go.
Oh, okay. Okay. He says, because I love you, I'll tell you, there are many rivals. Orcs, giants, goblins. I hold prime real estate, and am always on the lookout for an advantage.
Then I can ready your militia for the seas, and we shall take the world together. And I end my turn.
Oh shit. Okay. Giving a lot to think about. The goblins say, "Ah, should we come outside and kill everyone?" And he says, "Wait a second." And then the goblins will swap their initiative with wife number 1, Ingaret the Noble. All right, Ingaret, you're up. Because you've been swapped, you have to go.
Damn. Okay. Can I tell which way this door opens?
It's a D&D door. It just goes both ways.
Damn
so.
it. Also, I just stand in front of it. Okay.
Someday I'll get the Reaper mod that lets you choose what way doors go, but I don't have it yet.
Logistically, it should open inwards so they could bar it if you're trying to pull back on a castle.
Fair. Yeah.
Catalina here does make a good point. I'm trying to think of a way to angle this.
Well, you'd have to offer him something better than God. This is such a problematic session. You'd have to offer him something better than half ogre general sons. You know what I'm saying? Or half ogre sons who could become generals in his army. He does seem to be a bit of a dreamer. That might be his flaw. Bit of a dreamer.
Be exact.
Offer him filthy magic.
All right, so what do you got, Ingaret? You gonna throw
yeah.
down, or you gonna try to keep the bamboozle going?
I'm gonna try to keep the bamboozle going.
Okay.
You can say his wife needs a new weapon.
Yeah. In order to make this conquest better, I could do with a actual weapon in my hand. Are there any left in this fort?
Oh, yeah. So I would accept in this a barter or a persuasion.
Here comes a persuasion.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah. Let's push with.
What's this say on his background? Hates gold diggers? Uh-oh.
I'll push this with, I guess, angry as well.
Okay. Angry women, good women. All right. Let's see it.
I need a weapon now.
All right. If you succeed at this roll. Oh.
Ooh.
All right. Okay. He looks at you and he raises an eyebrow. Wife, not talk like that to me. I teach you a lesson. And he's definitely ready to
Throw down.
beat some ass. Yeah.
He's a wife beater.
I was gonna.
Damn.
They're super evil. I was gonna say if you succeeded, we could end it on the note that he was like basically like, yeah, we'll be friends, and then maybe we'll get together and make some ogre babies, but let's see what this is all about. But then you had to go and hurt his feelings. All right, you still have a movement.
For any good that will do.
You do notice though, as you're talking to him, that he is squinting against the sunlight. Remember, these are like dark spawn creatures. Like they hate the daytime. So he has come out into the sun to talk to you.
Okay. You said this was a training area that's off to the side, right? Do I spy anything that's over there that could be used?
Ooh, like old rusty weapons.
Yeah.
You definitely see some glints in the afternoon sun. But
Okay. Then I will use my movement to essentially just pivot around him, but not leave his threatened space, and that will be
okay.
it for now.
All right. He watches you as you start to go. He ain't happy. And he says, "Come on out. We showed him who's boss." Sorry. And then at that point, the door is, I guess, knocked open, and Randy the warg shows up. He's very cute.
What kind of action is it to open a door? Free action?
What a question. I don't know. I think it is your free action for the turn. Yeah, opening a door. Yeah, this ain't no Pathfinder. I don't think they make you spend a whole action, but I could check. Let's see. Door. Passing through a closed but unlocked door costs half your movement.
Wow.
That's an interesting way to handle it. All right. So, wargs are monsters. So unlike this dude Chud, once they get their hackles up, they fight until they are victorious. So the warg comes rushing up to the door. It uses 10 of its 20 movement to open the door, meaning that it only has 2 left, which is really sad. So it's going to stand in the doorway with the rest of its movements, and then it will roll to see what it does. It leaps at an opponent and bites a hold of them and shakes the victim ferociously before throwing them away. Oh my god. Okay, death shake. So you are the closest, Ingaret. So that's what it will do.
Oh, this is bad.
All right, so it leaps forward, and it does
Oh my god.
13 points of damage,
Okay.
Yep.
and then
down.
it shakes you like a rag doll, and then I'll do a D8 to see what direction you go in. 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it throws you 6 meters over, just flings you up and over, and you hit some of the branches of the tree and come down in a crunch, prone on the ground.
And I'm unconscious.
And unconscious. Okay. It lets out a aru, and then Chud looks at you, Catalina, and says, "That would happen to bad wife."
And then it's good that I'm a good wife.
All right, so the goblins begin pouring out of this room. Let's see. All the Gerbs have a movement of 10, and they like to shoot their little bows. All right. Okay, so as they come out, they look around. Let's see. And they see this man's up on a wall here. Is he within range of their bows? Let's find out. Short bow. Range attack.
30 feet.
It's only 30
Or 30
feet?
meters, or 30 meters or whatever.
Oh, that's pretty good
like
then,
15,
yeah.
15 squares.
Okay, so they got you. All right, here we go. They're gonna roll. And they get an 8. Are you gonna try to evade it? I asked before I rolled the damage.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Feels like there's gonna be a lot of these goblins. That's his action, right? If he evades.
Yes, that's unfortunately would be your action for the turn.
Let's try to survive the round. Let's see what happens. Let's give it a evade.
All right. Oh, you are gonna evade. Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant like survive the round, like you were gonna see what happened. So this is a good one to make the save against. It's 8 points of damage. So here you go. Hey! All right. So this arrow like just clunks into the old stone next to your head, and you realize that would have been a real bad one to get hit by. All right. Other Gerblins begin pouring out. This one is going to take a dash action to move to here. This one's going to come pouring out as well and take a dash action. There we go. This one's going to come pouring out. Take a dash action. Let's see. And then this one's going to come pouring out. Taking a dash action. Alright. Play passes to Old Garmander.
Alright, I'm going to move up to here.
Alright.
Oh wow, this looks really bad, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see fumble from above, just like, uh-oh.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Gust of Wind in a cone.
Okay, hype.
Oh no, hang on. I might have to reposition myself. 10-meter cone. Ooh, excellent. If I aim it just like that, ooh, hang on, I gotta move it right. Yeah? Is that how that works?
Perfecto, yep, there you go.
Perfecto. Alrighty, so let me go ahead and do that. And I was going to upcast this, not upcast, this rank 2 power level. Which I'm sure won't bite me in the ass. Okay, wonderful.
Oh shit, and these goblins, they can't evade it because they all already acted.
Okay. So that's 8 points.
Oh
and
my
they
God.
they are shunted back 8 meters.
Alright, each of them is left on their last legs.
Magic. I don't know if magic's that evil, you know?
Magic evil.
Magic. Listen, I've only played 2 sessions of this. I'm gonna say magic's pretty fucking good.
I'll be honest, I'm really enjoying elemental so far. I really like the spells. I feel like I can get really creative with them.
So 8 away from you. All right, so then we get bold back here. Does this say anything about crashing into things or people or anything like that?
So
All right, then I'm just going to arrest their progress against the wall or this big ass ogre. So you just kind of push them all back.
Yes. Right. Yes. Okay. Yeah. And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to go way over here.
Isn't that just like a cliff?
I'm not jumping off the cliff.
Oh yeah. So earlier we mentioned that the rain made all this stone very slippery.
Oh, okay.
Give me an acrobatics.
Whoa.
Yeah, give me that acrobatics.
Okay.
Time for some Dennis Nedry action.
Oh God, I'm not gonna. This is gonna be so bad.
If you want to use a physical for this, I'm fine with it.
Oh.
Oof.
Well.
You failed with a demon, which means you cannot re-roll.
Okay.
So, alright, so with that, you guys, fumble. You look down, you hear it first, the banana peel sound effect, and then you watch old Garmander slip on those stones you mentioned earlier when you were leading everybody in, and him just slide down the hill.
I go all the way down. Jesus Christ!
Hey,
all right.
Maybe that's not so bad, you know.
On your way down, you do take a d6, and you would be prone at the bottom. So 6 points of bludgeoning, and you are prone at the bottom of the hill.
You know, I think you're probably the safest person out of us.
I think I'm done. Yeah. That's it from old Garland.
Hey, listen. In the first stage of Magic,
the wizard would actually just cast one spell and just be like, "Peace," because like they would just throw rocks for the rest of the fight. Like that would be
sleep, and then the fight would be over.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. 4 goblins dropped down to 1 health. All right, new Garmander. No one seems to know where you are. You're a master rogue.
All right. Is there enough space to hide behind this thing?
Yeah, I'd say if you end your movement there and then succeed on a stealth, yeah, you could. I would say that they're distracted by all the activities that are going on.
Like you could sneak attack, or just throw that.
Yeah, you do have it. You do qualify for a sneak attack right now. You are hidden.
I mean, I'll have to get close up and attack somebody, and I don't have a bow. I have a knife.
Well, in that case,
pretty decent damage, but I'm gonna. There was a. You said the tower was crumbling, right? That's what we heard.
Yes, the northeast side is crumbling.
Okay. Kleptomaniac wants to steal. Okay, we're gonna try and sneak into that tower while everybody distractions happening.
What? Okay. All right.
Alrighty. Here's we'll do the move first because that's I'm committing.
Okay.
And then here's the stealth. Oh, I just made it.
Wow. Okay. So no one notices as you wait for everyone to be distracted by the banana peel sound effect, and then
would that be my action to sneak?
It is. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. Play passes to Fumble, the tree walker.
Yeah. Well, I guess what that was. He uses action. I guess he could move, right?
Yeah. You have discovered there is an emergency exit. Yeah.
Honestly, looking at this situation is not great. If we still had Garmander up here, he would consider it, but because obviously Kilow's
The
a big
real
one.
question is if you left Catalina Maria Storm Singer, would she become a NPC in the campaign world that is like an evil warlord hunting down rival goblin tribes? I don't know. I don't know.
I know the answer to that.
That'd be so fucking cool, dude. I would 100% make your character an NPC in this very tiny West Marshes world.
All right. Fumble is thinking this is a lost cause already.
Oh my god!
Listen, he saw that warg fight last time.
The
Yeah.
goblins are pretty low, though. I mean, just send an AoE over there, you know?
I'm a ranger, all right.
Oh.
Like,
Magic's evil, but you know, it's okay sometimes.
yeah, I think Fumble's just gonna try to climb down.
Okay.
Down the line on this side and hope that he doesn't die horribly.
All right. Let's see that climb, which is what is climbing? Is that acrobatics?
acrobatics.
Yeah,
I think
acrobatics.
acrobatics, yeah.
All right. Let's do that acrobatics.
All right.
All right. Success.
Alright,
Good
just
stuff.
Climbing down. I'm colliding with walls.
Yeah. All right. I'll move you down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. However far you can get down climbing.
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, you use your whole economy to kind of hit
Well, just movement.
down the wall. Yeah. Okay.
And that's
All right. Alrighty. Going into the next round 3. I guess I should play some like fighty music because we're technically fighting now. All right. Things were definitely tense, but now I think we're fighting. All right. Let's see. Oh, this is a little too intense. All right, we'll go back to this one. All right. Ingaret, you're up first. Technically, you could rally yourself if you wanted to after you make your death roll.
Yeah. Okay, death roll.
Succeeded.
Success.
That's a success. Okay.
All right.
Do you sit? You gonna sit it? You gonna sit it out, or you gonna fight?
I'm gonna rally. Try and rally.
I'm gonna try and at least rally. That's a will check.
Okay.
And I think I'm scared, which makes sense.
Oof.
Oh, dang.
You can push it.
If I push it, I re-roll everything, but still.
Oh, also we are almost at the end of the session, so if you have one of those dice left from streaming, you may want to just use it.
No, I already burned them from earlier.
Oh, okay.
I guess this is my life now. Yeah, fuck it. Alright, I'll burn con.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Hey.
Oh!
is that it?
Oh!
Whoa.
All right. You cough up just about a pint of blood and maybe a tooth, and then you can free action stand up if you want.
You have your turn.
I will
Right?
reaction, stand up.
All
Oh,
right.
look
Chud
at-
says, "Bad wife strong."
I look at the warg and be like, bad puppy. Bad puppy. Oh man.
No weapon.
No weapon. I don't want to go. I was heading over to this rack over here, but I
Well,
don't
you
wanna
wouldn't
get
actually know they're there because they're
Yeah.
stealth.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, then I'll.
Do what you're gonna do.
I mean, I stand over and see if there is anything I can pick up.
Okay. So that would be a spot hidden.
Oh, perfect. Oh, I have a bane on this because I'm angry too. I am angry looting.
All right,
That-
you don't
that's
find
it.
anything useful with that roll, but you could just grab some debris just to have like an improvised weapon in your hand.
Well, I still have my shield, so that'll be my improvised weapon. I'm
Okay.
just gonna lean against the rack and just look angrily at the warg.
Okay.
Oh.
Garmander, you look around. You're still alive.
Oh, damn.
High above, at the top of this rocky hill, you can hear the sounds of battle.
There is theoretically, right? What would I have to do to climb up this mountain?
Oh my gosh! Well, acrobatics to start climbing back up. Yeah.
Okay, well I have disadvantage on that, so I'm not gonna be doing that.
Okay.
If I move, am I gonna make acrobatics
No,
again?
you
or
have
fall
slid down. You have slid down.
All right,
I had you go all the way down because you got a demon. So.
it's okay. I start
Sounds-
making
sounds-
my way.
Sounds like a good thing there.
Yeah, I'm kind of like actually, can I actually retract that. I apologize.
Okay.
Does anyone want my initiative?
Hey, that's a nice thing to do. Yeah.
Go before Chud.
I mean, I wouldn't mind taking it, but
Okay.
somebody else could probably have more use for it than me.
All right, going once, going twice.
All right, you go. I
All right.
cast a Garmander.
All right,
New Garmander.
New Garmander, old Garmander passes the Garmander torch.
All right, she's gonna. Okay, let me see how much movement I have right now. I have 14.
Okay.
Okay. She's trying to get inside here without them seeing.
Yeah.
So she's gonna try and move to there without being seen. So
All
we'll do the movement first.
As you go in, you do see his treasure hoard.
Okay. Oh man, she kind of coughs up a bit, trying to stifle it. Let's see how well her sneaking goes.
All right.
Okay. Whew.
All right. No one has any idea. You actually, the camera angle is Ingaret just with blood staining their mouth, their chest, like from the wound from the warg in their side. They're leaning against this old training platform, and the camera just shows you like Skyrim crouch, duck walking in the background.
Remember, she looks like Smeagol.
Oh my god, so yeah, you just like crawl away like some hideous thing, and then disappear into the tower. No one else notices.
Very good.
Alright,
Right, that's her action.
okay. Chud looks to Good Wife and says, Good wife. Bad wife. And then he's gonna start heading for the door, because he's gonna see where that little guy went.
Oh, where?
Alright. Let's see. He's got a movement of 10. Okay. So he makes it to here. And he wouldn't see you. Okay. So then he's gonna stand outside the door. And he does see you. But you're off the safe path. He doesn't want to slip and fall and hurt himself. He just yells at you, "Get back here!"
Oh,
That is-
sorry. I fell. my bad.
He says, "Wait, there's someone else."
And you see it. You see him peer over you, fumble, all the way down the fucking hill.
Oh,
And he says, "How did you get down there?"
I fell.
Magic, no doubt. I hate magic.
Me too. It's awful. Sorry. Sorry, man.
Yeah, you should chase after.
Title of the session: I hate magic.
All right, the goblins are like, "Dang, they messed us up." So this goblin is going to approach Catalina Maria and say, "Are you our mother now?
Yes.
I got hurt real bad." And it shows you the bruising all over its body from the buffeting winds.
Roll
Take
strength.
heavy.
Chud says, "Get out here! There's one more!" And then they all like don't have a lot of health, so they really don't want to do this. This one's gonna move closer, and it says, "My lord, I can't see him. I'm sorry." And then he looks around like, "Whew!" And he's gonna go over here. And then I guess monsters being NPCs can do everything a person can do. So could they heal? Oh my god, I never even thought about that. But yeah, all right. So they're gonna rest up.
Yeah, that's
Try to
just
get some-
willpower.
Yeah. Oh, they just get willpower back. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. So
Yeah,
they
sure,
didn't. They didn't use any willpower. Okay. That's cool. Otherwise, like, damn, that might make fights take a long time. I know enemy healers can use heal skills and stuff. Shit. He's the boss though. All right. They move up and looking around. Do they see him? They see a little bit of you. I'm gonna give them 2 banes to this because they're shooting through their boss and then around the corner.
If they get a demon, does it hit them?
If they get a demon, they'll shoot him in the butthole.
Yeah.
All right. So giving them three banes to this. That's still a really good shot.
Wow.
All right. Oh wait, you probably want to try to avoid it. Yeah. I don't know. You haven't acted yet, have you? No.
Oh wait, that was 40, 20, keep high. Oh yeah, because the high is bad in this game. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh man, he has not acted. Oh man.
Do you want to? Yeah. Do you want to evade here? I'll re-roll damage so that you can make your
Nah,
choice
it's
unmitigated there. So do you take the? Do you want to take the hit or do you want to try to evade?
Well, he was trying to get away, and I feel like if you evade, he's he's just gonna get pelted at. over
Yeah,
time. I think you might take the hit this time and just
Okay.
kind of try to escape.
All right.
Oh,
Hey,
One-
look at that.
one more-
Nice.
All right. I'm trying to, get you used to not rolling damage until you guys are like, oh yeah, I can't evade it or I won't evade it or parry it or whatever you decide to do. Okay. Remaining Gerblins. This one's gonna move to here and start climbing up the battlements so he can get a shot as you try to run away.
No.
All right. And
Don't do that.
then this one's going to, he's going to say, Mother, I forgot my sword. And he's going to run back in here. But, Mother, he was wearing his sword when he said that.
Gonna spank him.
All right, old Carmander, you're up.
I was definitely up to stay and fight until I saw that goblin get on the battlements. So now he can shoot me.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, what's the range on a bow?
It's 30, but I would say that the height I won't count against him because he's firing down at you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna double move away.
Okay, so you
I don't wanna get
you
shot.
abandon the field of battle?
I wouldn't say. I'm gonna go over here to the edge of the map, right over there.
Okay.
Just out of the range of his bow and arrow, I believe. Yes.
All right, beautiful.
I kind of make a spyglass with my hands and pretend as I watch.
All right, Fumble, you're up.
Yeah. Okay, so Fumble is just going to try to, get down and out as quickly as possible.
Okay.
What would that be? Just more climbing?
It would be acrobatics. But we could do risk reward. So if you want, you could slip and slide all the way down to the bottom. And not be prone, but you would take 1d6 on the way down if you succeed on the check. So you could willingly fall down, but do sort of a controlled fall. Otherwise, you could just kind of climb down the side of the cliff at half speed.
He'll go for the controlled fall.
Okay. All right, let's see that acrobatics.
Alright.
Nice. Okay, so roll a d6 on yourself, and it'll be bludgeoning.
Okay. Eh. It's
Oof. All right, so everything's going well, but then there's like one outcropping of stone, and you just hits you right in the middle, if you know what I mean. So a little damage to the undercarriage on the way down. All right, so you would end up down at the bottom of the hill.
And that would be everything.
Yeah, and Shud shouts,
Okay.
Sorry.
Did you hear that? I can't hear him. He's too far away.
He's too far away, I can't hear him
Too
either.
far away.
and this one says, Boss, does that mean I shouldn't shoot them? And the guy said, no, definitely shoot them.
Don't shoot.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, Fumble, I guess that's Fumble's turn, and now I gotta go take care of the dog. Somebody told me nobody's home.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this dog. I was like, well, you just left.
Yeah.
All right. So Randy Warg is going to approach bad wife who refuses to stay down. And then it's going to roll a monster check. Charges an opponent full speed and inflicts a d6 bludgeoning and knocks the victim prone. If the attack is not dodged, the warg immediately bites the victim in a second attack that deals 2d8 piercing. You cannot dodge, right? Because it's late in the round. So
Yeah.
all right.
God damn.
Gets 2 sets of damage.
Yeah,
That's gonna be.
Does it
2
count as 2 failed to the?
that
to
would be
the death
2.
save?
Yeah, that'd be 2 failed death saves. And then immediately bites an attack that does 2d8 piercing. The second attack can be parried. The attacks must be dodged, parried separately. Oh my god. The second attack does 11. I don't think that's your max HP though.
It's just shy.
Whew. Okay. Then you don't die instantly, but you have 2 failed death saves on you, and you are prone in front of the creature. All right, Catalina. I mean, it looks like these guys didn't work out. You told them not to go too far from town.
I did tell them that there's literally no one that is going to be able to save Ingrid.
I mean, the others might make it.
I'm sorry, I fell off a cliff. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. No, my point, man, this is something I could never see in D&D. I'm going to walk over to the ward,
Uh huh.
put my hand on it. We've done well.
Oh!
And I'm going to shove my trident into Ingrid to just finish her off.
Like a mercy, like mercy killer.
Mercy.
Okay. Oh
Yeah.
man, is there like a moment? Is there like an RP scene here, Ingrid? Do you have a response as you see what they're doing? Do you see it as a kindness or do you see it as a betrayal?
Damn. I think Ingrid would see it as. I think they would probably see it as a betrayal.
Oh shit. Okay. So yeah, with the look of someone betrayed. All right. I guess make the attack. This will seal the deal as Catalina becoming an evil NPC in this campaign, joining the forces of darkness.
She can still escape.
Or it might be that time when you finally do get to this thing. There's this NPC here who actually works with you.
Yeah, I'm trying to take over shop and then do my own thing.
Oh man. All right.
Is there she's prone? Is that like advantage or something in this system?
Yes, you have a boon. Yep.
Okay,
Well, they're not prone, right? You're not prone anymore.
Oh
no, you
they
are.
were, yeah, they were
yeah,
prone.
you
Yeah.
are. Yeah, you got not prone again.
Ooh.
Fail.
Hmm?
that fails. I gotta look
Yeah.
good for my crew, so I'm definitely pushing it.
Oh my god. Okay.
So, like in the fiction, I feel like you're like grabbing onto the end of the trident, and I'm just trying to push down even harder.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but I will be queen of this place and see my revenge fulfilled.
Oh my god. All right. Let's see if that push helps it.
And I think that at this point, I'll take it to my charisma because like I'm losing like all face here.
Oh yeah.
Do I need to re-up the condition like with the 2 dice, or will I do it automatically?
No, just click disheartened and then hit push roll. Oh my
Oh,
god.
Dragon.
Oh my god. All right. Your new crew sees you critically finish off your former ally, proving that you are best wife. Oh my god. All right, Ingrid, do you have any dope thing to say on your way out? Any death curse that you whisper through the blood in your teeth?
As I see the trident kind of being shoved into my gut, and I am coughing up blood, I stare Catalina in the eye. Enjoy your kingdom from blood. Guys.
Oh my god. All right. So, with that, there's still the issue of new Garmander sneaking around. New Garmander. In the tower, you do see that there is a new Garmander-sized hole in the wall.
Yep. Yep.
assuming they are all busy, no one has seen any of your stealth checks to go over to the tower. I would say that they have no reason to look for you yet, distracted as they are with everything else that has happened. If you can pass one more stealth and one more acrobatics, you can meet up with the others, and you can take his treasure with you.
Okay.
However, if you fail the stealth, we go right back into initiative because the warg will hear you and alert everyone else. And if you fail the
Alright.
acrobatics, you fall off the tower and all the way down to the bottom of the cliff.
I'm fine with using a fist, but escape this horror.
All right. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm willing to use one if you guys. I'm willing to use it on the
sure.
stealth.
Yeah, go
rather
for
than
it.
Anyone?
the
All
acrobatic
right.
work.
Anyone opposed to saving a character? See the character make it to the end of this?
Okay. So with a boon, right?
Mm.
One boon on the stealth.
All right.
Oh, thank goodness. There was a 20 in there.
Whew. Okay.
First roll.
All right.
Yeah.
So you get a hold of the treasure, which we will draw from this treasure deck. Let's see. Draw treasure card. You found a pair of boots. Nice, nice. You find a gold amulet. And you find a silver brooch.
Okay.
All right. Oh my god. Well, the silver brooch ain't worth a lot. 2d6 times 5 gold on that gold amulet, though. Oh, baby. All right. So you snatch all this up. You make your way to the edge of the tower. All right. Let's see that acrobatics. It's a long way down.
Ooh, good.
Oh.
Wah! All right. And
Nice.
with that, like a thief in the middle of the day, you sneak away with your ill-gotten gains. All right. So on that note, those of you who survived, we were over time, and I apologize for that. We can now level up. So here's the thing. I'm gonna say, Catalina Maria, you have proven yourself to the ogre, and like the lady that said, we'll definitely have babies after I tell you 1,000 Arabian Night stories. You can sort of stave off the romantic advances of Chud for a while, as long as you are providing what he views as gains. You know what I'm saying? Like, building his army. A pretty easy thing to tell him is that you're a human. You could go to the human town. You could spy for him. You could get information. The thing is, Dom, your character would have heard the exchange, but not seen it. The other two have no idea. So in future adventures, you'll tell me outside of the game, New Garmander, do you tell everyone about Catalina Maria's betrayal? All right. So Catalina Maria, you'll still be playable, but you may or may not have a ruined reputation if and you don't know that New Garmander knows if New Garmander reveals your secret.
Brahma. My gosh, is this Bridgerton?
Holy shit. Holy shit. All right.
I have two things.
Mhm.
One, she giving him that baby.
Good
Dude,
for her.
here.
Slake win.
And she's gonna train them and campaign against the other goblin tribes. And that is how she finds her revenge.
Okay, so you're going to retire this character then to be a bad guy?
But she could be a villain in the future because she will help lead Chad's forces in maritime training and other stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, so we will say that one character retired and one character was lost this session.
Well, 2.
2.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Well, he's dead. Yeah, there he is. Okay.
Listen there, Crash.
This will be the retirement area, and this will be the didn't make it area.
Crash, there's an asterisk in there.
Oh, okay.
I'd love the opportunity to one day oppose Catalina on a new character.
Oh, that'd be dope. That would be really cool. All right. Whew, man. So, Catalina and, basically everybody except Ingaret. On your character sheet, you are going to notice that some of your stuff will have dots next to it on your skills section. So go to your skills page. There should be dots next to stuff. Yes? No?
I have,
Anybody?
No.
I have no dots.
No, you gotta get like 1s and 20s.
Oh, okay. So nobody.
I have an arrow up. Is that what it means? Like an arrow that goes up?
Yes.
You mean?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I have
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
So if you have a marker, a little arrow up next to it, that means that you either rolled a nat 1 or a nat 20 during the session. So that one gets to you get to try and level that up because everything about the system is inequitable, especially the leveling system.
Great. Fantastic.
So there's a chance that you like Fire Emblem, that you'll just never get good stat increases.
Okay. Well, mine's
Like
an
never.
acrobatics. So.
Never in your life. So here's the thing. As we level up, you guys have to answer these questions.
Wow, I got
alright.
a nat 20 on that. That's nice.
Oh, so you definitely didn't get better at acrobatics after.
Oh, no, you
It
did.
said
falling
increase.
down a
It said
mountain.
increase
It
from
did.
5 to 6.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Yeah,
did?
yeah,
Oh, right,
when
because
you-
you want
because you
higher
want
on these
high,
rolls.
yeah.
Okay, so your exciting spill down the side of that mountain made you better at acrobatics.
Awesome.
All right, but there's other opportunities to level up besides that. So let's do that real quick. Let's see. All right. Into rules, leveling up. Let's see. Magic, learning, gear. What chapter is leveling up in? Is it towards the front?
It's page 29.
Thank
It's like
you.
yeah.
Just kind of tucked in there. Okay. All right. Answer these questions, everybody. Did you participate in the game session? I sure hope so.
Yes.
Did you explore a new location? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you defeat one or more dangerous adversaries?
No.
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 We didn't defeat any of them.
Oh, okay. Did you overcome an obstacle without using force? I would say during the session, each of you were trying to find ways to overcome obstacles without. If you don't feel that you did, I will sign off your
I would
your
say
merit.
Catalina probably did.
Oh, Catalina for sure. I think that I guess overcome means you got all the way through it.
Maybe I did.
Obstacle's pretty broad, though. Do you know
I
what
was
I'm
able to-
saying?
I don't know if mines count because sneaking
Yeah,
into that thing and getting treasure
Yeah,
and
you
getting
didn't.
out.
Yeah, you didn't use force. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if you feel that you overcame an obstacle without using force, and then did you give into your weakness?
Oh, 100%.
Okay. So if the answer is yes to those questions, for every question that you have a yes, you get to checkbox a skill, and then you can uncheck it to try and level up that skill. You can't do the same skill more than once though.
I got 3 yeses. Then,
And the better you are at a skill, the harder it's going to be to level, because you have to get higher than that number to level it up. Right.
Damn
So
it.
you didn't get better at magic this session.
Okay. I
All
tried.
right. Yeah, but then, however, if you answered, I think most of you probably have at least 3, maybe 4
Yeah,
of those.
I have 3.
Okay, so then you can just kind of check 2 more in your case, or however many you guys want to do.
So it was participate. Can you go through the list again?
Yes. Did you participate in the game session? Did you
Mhm.
explore a new location? Both of those are almost always a yes. Did you defeat one or more dangerous adversaries?
No.
We agreed that's a no. Did you overcome an obstacle without using force? Did you
Mhm.
give in to your weakness?
Okay, so I got 4.
No chance to be gluttonous. I only get.
Oh,
3.
I would say I gave it in my weakness, so maybe no, only 3. I don't think I can count falling off a cliff as overcoming an obstacle. So.
I mean, I'm gonna leave it to you. I said I would sign off on all of you overcoming an obstacle without using force, but you could decide for yourself.
All right. Well, if teacher will sign off on my permission slip, I guess it's okay.
1, 2.
So it's literally possible to play an entire session and not make any advancements whatsoever on your
Can you
character.
try to level up the same skill more than once?
No.
Okay.
Technically, you would go and do all your check marks, then you would undo all the check marks.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was a mistake. Ignore that.
So, and the reason for that is if you already had a check mark from rolling a nat 1 or a nat 20, you wouldn't be able to check that one again. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So you would,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What do you click to actually do a level up roll? You click the check mark again?
Yeah, you check it, you uncheck it, and then it will just go off on its own.
Okay.
And then it will automatically raise your skill.
Oh, yeah,
So
I
you don't-
see. Yeah, there it goes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And while I love the automation for this, it feels like I should definitely have like ambush you guys with this information at the beginning of the session, but I was like setting up characters and making tokens. But yeah, because I think it's real easy to be like, oh, checkbox, that means I'm trained in the skill, and then yeah, it's not very intuitive, but I do like how it's all automated. It's pretty good. Whew. Okay. With that, we can end the session. You do know now about this tower, so if anybody wants to use the writing tools or the text tools or whatever to label the map, you certainly can. And we leave off with a party outside these ruins. So, if we pick up play again next week with the three of you that survived, so this group right here, you guys have first priority for next Sunday's session.
I won't be here.
Okay.
I'll just let you know.
So this group right here has first priority. If they can get more people, they could continue from where they left off, or they could just say screw it, we'll head back to town and start over, and we just kind of wibbly wobbly. You reset your progress of trying to find these ruins, and you head back to town, and you can join another adventure. So that's kind of how we'll handle it. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted to put a pin in these guys, we could put like a thing up for that quest that says it's already in progress, and then no one can go on that quest until these remaining 3 either give up or all die. And then, you know, a different group could try a different quest. So that's kind of how we would handle like an in progress thing. So you could get a group together and continue where you left off, or you could get a group together and try something new. You could call off your character's progress in a quest, but that means that they are out of that quest. And that's why you can have like multiple characters if you wanted to like keep playing, but one of your characters is tied up somewhere, just isn't a good fit for that adventure. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In fact, I will go over to the quest board and I will put the 3 of you on this quest for Fort Mollis to show that it is already in progress.
I guess I have a question for you, Garmander. Do you tell anybody about the stuff you took or no?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the joy is in stealing, not in hoarding.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. All right.
Nice.
All right. Cool.
Do you
Yeah, I
tell
guess-
us about the fate of our friend?
Ooh, that's a bigger question.
I think
I don't-
Crash has
Because
privately.
Yeah. I think,
Commander Death is like, wonder where Catalina is. I wonder if she'll be coming back. And where did Ingrid go?
It's almost like they're all dead. Everyone's dead. That's been the whole
Everyone's
thing.
I feel. Let me check something. Oh no, she has such a low will. Like she couldn't help. She wouldn't be able to hold a secret.
okay. Then everybody knows. I will say that gold amulet worth 40 gold.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
I think we should go back to town.
and treasure sells for the full value.
Yeah, maybe honestly, how much are
Oh
these
man,
apples
and
gonna be
40
worth?
silver for that brooch. Oh man.
All right, I'm gonna put that in my inventory.
Yeah,
Oh, you already,
We
see you
should go
changing
back
it.
to town, guys.
we can do that 43 ways and just call it a day. Like,
I'm
let's
fine
go.
with that.
Yeah, me
I'm keeping
too.
these boots though.
Oh, feel free. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Are these just boots or?
All right, I will let
Yeah,
you
they're just
guys
boots.
sort. I will let you guys sort that out in Discord, and then I will say that this quest is once again available for anyone that wants to take it. I will delete you guys off the board, and you guys just tails tucked between your legs. I mean, treasures held high. You head back to town victorious.
It's not
We found
golden
the gold
apples.
apple.
It's not
Yeah.
golden
Yeah.
apples,
See,
but you
this
know,
amulet-
found something else golden.
It fell off a tree.
So everyone can get 13 gold, and then new Garmander, you can get 14 because you actually stole
Yeah.
the shit.
100%.
And then same for silver, 14 for new Garmander and 13 for the sus.
Incredible.
All right, I'll go ahead and delete the 2 of them.
All right, so
Off
here
my
you go. To make you feel like you actually succeeded, that's what the gold amulet looks like.
Fantastic.
Nice.
All right.
All
I'm deleting
right.
those 2 things off my sheet then.
So that was our second session of Dragonbane. I'm getting the feel that it's very much not about like the heroic fantasy of seeing your character go all the way to the finish line, start by killing rats, end by punching God in the butthole, but it's more about like the everyday stories of trying to be an adventurer. That's kind of the vibe I'm picking up from it. So does anybody have anything they want to, like, any reacts, any feels about like the session or the system that they...
First impression. I
Yeah.
think it's really cool. I actually really enjoyed it. I really like being able to like roll under your skills. It kind of almost feels a little bit like Cyberpunk Red and 5e mixed together.
It's
I don't know.
Skill-based fantasy. It's because it's skill-based.
Yeah.
Like Cyberpunk Red is also skill-based, so this one instead of level-based, so it's very similar.
Even with like the evading and stuff, you know, like it felt like very very familiar. And I also like the little boons you get, like exhausted, sickly days, stuff like that. I thought that was really cool too. This game feels really brutal though, sometimes, like really brutal. But I liked it. It was fun. I think it has a lot of potential and stuff.
I love this game.
I agree with all that. I think that it's told two really great stories in simple fashion. And it has a lot of space for growth. I also really, really love the swapping the initiative rules.
Oh yeah.
That's really fun.
Cool.
And my favorite part is, instead of a crown, I'm putting on Ingrid's helm.
Oh dang.
Would you want, do you want me to tell you what I had in my inventory?
I think I did loot you. I'm sorry.
I had plate armor. I had a great helm.
Oh my god!
Yeah, plate armor. So either yourself or one of those goblins can be running around with plate armor on.
Oh my god, you guys have created like a stronger boss enemy than you had before. Incredible.
I had a shield, I had 4 rations, and I had a sleeping fur. So one of them's gonna be getting a good night's rest.
The goblin was like, I'm hurt. I gave him the sleeping fur. Rest, little one.
You tuck him in at night.
Incredible.
Wait, oh, yeah, new garbage. You owe me 3 silver.
Oh,
Old garbage.
oh no, I'm
not
old
you.
Garmander.
Yeah,
Okay, all right. I give Fumble 3 silver.
Yeah. I'm gonna be buying a large tent, guys. So
I would just say, can we buy a tent now?
Go for it. Yeah, you can go ahead and buy that large tent. Yeah.
Now, real quick, I hate to run out, but I got another game in 2 hours, so
yeah.
Let's get that on break. Take care of Sun Crash. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
See ya. Yeah, I got a game in 45 minutes, so I also got a dip. It was fun though. I really like the system. I wish I could come by next week, but alas, I cannot.
All right, fair enough. Hope
old Garmander stays in town for the next few ones.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Garmander's probably gonna probably miss the next one too, but.
Oh, no worries. That's why we're just keeping it loose. We're just keeping it loose. So
we can go off and try to find out if we're actually related. That's what we're doing. We have our own little side quest over here.
You guys are having a DNA test.
All right. And with that, we will end the session. I'm going to go grab something to eat. I also have a game in 2 hours. Yeah. But I got nothing going on tomorrow, so there won't be any sunsets. Outlaw Sunset. I don't know if I'm going to do any streaming or anything. I got the day off from work, so I'm probably just going to use it to recharge. But yeah, it was a joy to play this guy with you guys. It takes me back to like when I first started playing TTRPGs, and they were just so weird and brutal and inequitably designed, and just it's neat. It's neat. So it's been very, very fun. You guys had such super positive attitudes about all these terrible things happening. And really leaned into telling a good story with it, so it was a joy. And if you did not know, right, I am just kind of taking whatever the tables tell me to and putting it out there and seeing what happens. So like I don't know these monsters' abilities before I roll them on the table. I got nothing. So everything that's happening is kind of a surprise for me as well. Yeah. All right. Have a good Sunday, and I'll see you around Discord.
Thanks for running.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone tuning in. Catch you next time.